How is gonna happen? Morocco panic. Right now they need a mechanic. So this team will not be sinking like Titanic. The final whistle has been blown! Mission X is complete! Nigeria Super Falcons have come from 2-0 down to beat Morocco by 3-2. Estelle Koronkwo Ijami Lucy and also the brilliance of Echegini has given Nigeria a fantastic story. Has enjoyed a moment of glory. A team in a different category. Full-time in Rabat. Morocco 2, Nigeria 3. The Super Falcons are champions of Africa for a third time. Amazing stuff. Shout out to every doubting Thomas. We're famous. No one can blame us. Yes. Congratulations. Yes. Got down, yeah.
Match. We have our player of the match today, Esther Okoro. Congratulations to you and the team. How do you feel about this?
I feel happy, I feel fulfilled, and I'm pretty sure every Nigerian feel the same way. Oh, sorry, I keep forgetting. I feel happy, I feel fulfilled, and I'm pretty sure every Nigerian feel the same way. We're happy.
Questions, please.
السلام عليكم. عادل رحموني إذاعة السلام عليكم. عادل رحموني إذاعة راديو مدينة اف ام موقع ماتش بريس.
I can't hear him. Like, he's too loud, I can't hear him.
Okay.
Yeah, it's better. What's the volume? This one? Go ahead.
السلام عليكم. عادل رحموني إذاعة راديو مدينة اف ام موقع ماتش بريس. بالنسبة لكم اخترتم الآن لاعبات ديال المباراة كأحسن لاعبة. هل تعتقدون أن الحكمة الناميبية تغاضت عن ركلة جزاء كانت واضحة للمنتخب الوطني بعد ما تقنية الفار، حتى أن شاشة التلفزة أمام وسائل الإعلام كانت ضربة جزاء واضحة جدا؟ كيف تقيمون أداء التحكيم اليوم في المباراة اللي فزتوا بها في 3-2؟
I'm not gonna lie, it was a little hard for me to hear that because it was, I think the mic is a little too loud, but from what I could understand a little bit, you were asking for the officiate, the referee. I felt like she did most of the calls, she got most of the calls right, and even when she, and thank God there's VAR as well, so even when she called the PK against us, so we were able to, she was able to go to the VAR, and then, so we didn't, it wasn't a PK, so I'm glad that, like, it was all played up. But yeah.
Please, can we celebrate Esther today? Please. Questions, please.
Yes.
Hello, Esther. This is Victor Ademola from Nigeria. Once again, congratulations. This is the second time you're receiving this award now. And finally gotten a second gold. This is the first appearance at the Wafcon. And now you've gotten the gold medal. Mission X is finally possible, the reality. Esther, the second half you're losing 2 goals.
Yeah.
2 goals, we're 2 goals down. But what did the coach tell you and the team that, brought the team up and you got 3 goals in the second half? It is a very strong ball team.
Yeah. I mean, for first half, if the goals were like unfortunate, obviously, but because it happens in football, but we already, when we went back to the locker room, we had like, the spirit, the fighting spirit, and then we know we're gonna come back second half because it's like all or nothing, and we already knew that, and then we came together as a team, and then we were like, we have to go for this, and then we did in the second half, and that's what we did.
One question.
Bonsoir, Youssef Chani, Radio 2M. Félicitations à Esther pour votre consécration. J'aimerais bien savoir votre avis par rapport au niveau de cette édition, par rapport à la dernière, et quel est votre avis sur le foot marocain et l'équipe nationale du Maroc, qui peut-être ce soir a raté le sacre pour être champion d'Afrique. Merci.
Yeah, I think the Moroccan team are a very good team. Obviously, you know, they had chemistry. They were able to find it first half. So props to them. They knew what they were doing, and yeah, they're a tough team. We knew we had to come up with a strategy in second half and find a way to beat them. But all props to them. You know, that's time.
Thank you, colleagues. We can catch her in the mix zone. For now, thank you very much. Thank you.
Any moment from now is going to happen. Morocco are beginning to panic. Right now they need a mechanic, so this team will not be sinking like Titan. The final whistle has been blown! Mission X is complete! Nigeria Super Falcons have come from 2-0 down to beat Morocco by 3 goals to 2. Esther Koronkwo, Ijami Lucy, and also the brilliance of Echegini has given Nigeria a fantastic story. Has enjoyed a moment of glory. A team in a different category. Full-time in Rabat. Morocco 2, Nigeria 3. The Super Falcons are champions of Africa for the 3rd time. Amazing stuff. Shout out to every doubting Thomas. We're famous. No one can blame us.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Yes. Come on. Get down here.
Nigeria trying to score a second goal here. It's our goal.
My baby.
Ijami Lisi scores for Nigeria. The Super Falcons have come from 2 goals down to make it 2-2. And Morocco have let in 2 goals in this final. Ijami Lucy getting the assist from Esau Koronkwo. It's Morocco 2, Nigeria 2. Beautiful scenes in the stadium at this time. And the Super Falcons have fought back. Morocco have conceded twice. I have my Moroccan brother still on the line.
Chiwendu here's away with a chance. She buries the ball into the back of the net to give Nigeria this game. What a wonderful opportunity as Nigeria take the lead in Lome. 1-0. Wonderful goal.
Wonderful goal. Great finish. Good run. Good pass. It was very timely, and I mean, it was a top finish from Chiwendu. His
chance. Esther Okoronkwo buries the ball. Nigeria double their lead. And out of nowhere, the Super Falcons have scored the 2nd goal of this game. It's Esther Okoronkwo who buries the ball with her left boot. Nigeria 2, Benin Republic 0.
It's good for them going into the second half. 2-goal lead, and I mean, this would demoralize the Benin Republic more, and it's a good result for Super Falcons.
Be eviction. There has to be one team ultimate champions. Would it be Morocco? Would it be Nigeria? It is on a knife edge, this one. This free kick is from over 30 yards out. Long ball by Estelle Okoronkwo. Nigeria Super Falcons have done it! Amazing scenes! Moments of celebration from all across Nigeria, because the Super Falcons have met the criteria, and it feels like Moroccan players are sick with malaria. Nigeria have come from 2 goals down to lead by 3 goals to nil, and the moment is magical. Estelle Okoronkwo with the free kick. He checked in, he was in the mix. And this is 3-2 for Nigeria. Mission X is on the cards. Yeah, checking it with the magic. Morocco 2, Nigeria 3.
You don't know we. That will be Nigeria, man.
You can bring it. You can bring the flag right now, man.
You don't know we.
I cannot believe it.
You don't know we.
Incredible scenes.
You don't know we.
Millions of Nigerians around the world will be celebrating right now. This is stunning. This is stunning.
Now we the go landlord house go for sure.
Mission X.
Now we the go landlord house go for sure.
Great exhibition. So much excitement. It's exhilarating. And Nigerians are tweeting about this one on X.
Yes.
The Super Falcons are just minutes away from winning their 10th
Now we the go
Women's
landlord
African Cup of Nations title.
Now we. Come on, dear.
Let's get back to
Been here, and what have you learned already? It feels so great. Very grateful for the opportunity to be here. It's always a privilege. I've learned so much from my teammates, from my coaches. It's a game that comes after another game, and I think it's a lot of it's a lot of high competitiveness, and it's just it's a learning process, and it feels so good to be here. What has surprised you the most about the level of competition at Wafcon? I think I'm very excited about the growth in African football, especially like the playing style. It has really, really evolved, and I really want to say, all thanks to all players out there putting out their best to make African football a great tournament, and also like the coaches that continue to learn and teach the players to grow. If you had to create a soundtrack for your football journey so far, which 3 songs are definitely on it? Ele Dumare by Wizkid, Ojo Elegba by Wizkid, Gratitude by Tokwe Alabi. Who is the better dancer in camp, you or Estelle Okoronkwo? Be honest. To be honest, I'd say I'm not really a good dancer. I just vibe to the song, and I'd say Estelle is a better dancer than myself. What does being part of this Super Falcons team mean to you at this early stage of your career? It means so much. It is such a very big privilege, and I'm so excited about it because I know there's thousands of people that are also worthy to be here. But I would say Grace just brought me here, and I'm really, really grateful for it. And it's always an honor to put on the Nigeria jersey. Who is taking on that big sister role for you in camp? Always encouraging, always checking in. I feel like everyone, to be honest, because I'm the baby of the house, so I'm one of the baby of the house, and everyone has been sweet. Everyone has taken the role of a senior sister to me, and I'm grateful for every one of them for how they treat me, how they look out for the younger ones in the camp. You have one movie night with teammates. What film are you picking and why? I think I'll pick Squid Game. I'm not really a fan of movie a lot, but I've seen Squid Game, and I think I like the suspense. I like the fact that there's a little bit of horror, and everyone is just going to be on their toes. And it's going to be a fun, horrific, funny, and interesting experience. Thank you.
to be eviction. There has to be one team emerging as the ultimate champions. Would it be Morocco? Would it be Nigeria? It is on a knife edge, this one. This free kick is from over 30 yards out. Long ball by Estelle Okoronkwo. Nigeria Super Falcons have done it! Amazing scenes! Moments of celebration from all across Nigeria, because the Super Falcons have met the criteria, and it feels like Moroccan players are sick with malaria. Nigeria have gone from 2 goals down to lead by 3 goals to nil, and the moment is magical. Estelle Okoronkwo with the free kick. It checked in, it was in the mix. And this is 3-2 for Nigeria. Mission X is on the cards. Yeah. It's checking it with the magic. Morocco 2, Nigeria 3.
You don't know we. That would be Nigeria now.
You can bring it. You can bring the flag right now, man.
You don't know we.
I cannot believe it.
You don't know we.
Incredible scenes.
You don't know we.
Millions of Nigerians around the world will be celebrating right now. This is stunning. This is stunning.
Now we the go landlord house go for sure.
Mission X.
Now we the go landlord house go for sure.
Great exhibition. So much excitement. It's exhilarating. And Nigerians are tweeting about this one on X. Yes. The Super Falcons are just minutes away from winning their 10th
Now we the go
Women's
landlord
Africa Cup of Nations title.
Good evening, everybody, and I really appreciate your giving us an opportunity of this magnitude to really express our feelings and information about the team. And, yes, it's a good one that we won. Naturally, when you play every game, you always want to win. So like you rightly said, it's a preparatory game, and the aim is to see how prepared we are. Try out some of the strategies that we really want to execute in the competition, as well as give a lot of players the opportunity of showcasing what they too can do to give us more options, in selection of players, because these are the games we will use to be able to identify players that are fully ready for the Wafcon. So it's not so much of a bad deal for us, but like you always know, there can always be room for improvement, because yes, we did well, but we know there is still a lot of work for us to do.
Iyemi. Also, babe. Also.
Fiat.
How about you?
Hello, hi, how are you? How you doing?
Go on left side there. No, left, on the left.
Shoe crops. As always, the 54 Football X were back, this time for the Super Falcons of Nigeria. It's ahead of tomorrow's second leg, final qualifying series against the Amazons of Benin Republic. The first leg finished 2-0 in favor of the Super Falcons, who are the defending champions of the Women's African Cup of Nations.
Dans les jambes. Une dernière fois. Allez-y, allez. Circule le ballon aux extrémités. Allez, une balle ou deux là-bas. Vite, 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 vite.
5 minutes.
Ok, Vivi. Go to your dressing room. Okay.
Richie.
Welcome.
Shola stepping up to take this one. 6-time African player of the year. Shola scores! And the excitement is high up there for Nigeria Super Falcons as they take the lead against the Teranga Lioness. It's Nigeria 1, Senegal 0 in Ikene.
Pressure, what pressure for Shola? Definitely expect her to get that behind the back of the net there.
The Super Falcons, the ladies on the white, still actually attacking from right to left, coming forward now. Lovely passes, and Senegal certainly will be keen to clear the lines. Nigeria, 10-time African champion, still with the possession. Goes towards that right hand side to Tony Payne. She has space, she has time. She takes it towards the right place. And she finishes that one with grace. Nigeria Super Falcons are leaving the right phrase. They are leading in this race. Tony Payne with that finish. It's Nigeria 2, Senegal 0.
Awesome finish there from the ladies in white. Tony Payne getting a return to the team and of course getting herself back on the score sheet.
Yes. Different.
Gosh.
different.
Ah, Eyemi. Also, babe. Also.
Of Fiat.
How about you?
Hello, hi, how are you? How you doing?
That's what's up.
Go on left side there. No, left. On the left.
Shoot cross.
First of all, good evening, everybody, and I really appreciate your giving us an opportunity of this magnitude to really express our feelings and information about the team. Yes, it's a good one that we won. Naturally, when you play every game, you always want to win. So like you rightly said, it's a preparatory game, and the aim is to see how prepared we are. Try out some of the strategies that we really want to execute in the competition, as well as give a lot of players the opportunity of showcasing what they too can do to give us more options, in selection of players, because these are the games we will use to be able to identify players that are fully ready for the Wafcon. So it's not so much of a bad deal for us, but like you always know, there can always be room for improvement, because we did well, but we know there is still a lot of work for us to do.
Welcome to our post-match. We have our player of the match today, Esther Okoro. You were saying that you were on the pitch, and how do you feel about this?
I feel happy, I feel fulfilled, and I'm pretty sure every Nigerian feel the same way. Oh, sorry, I keep forgetting. I feel happy, I feel fulfilled, and I'm pretty sure every Nigerian feel the same way. We're happy.
Questions, please.
السلام عليكم. عادل رحموني إذاعة السلام عليكم. عادل رحموني إذاعة راديو مدينة اف ام، موقع ماتش بريس.
I can't hear him. Like he's too loud, I can't hear him. Okay. Yeah, it's better. Where's the volume? This one? Okay.
السلام عليكم. عادل رحموني إذاعة راديو مدينة اف ام، موقع ماتش بريس. بالنسبة لكم اختم الآن لاعبات ديال المباراة كأحسن لاعبة. هل تعتقدون أن الحكمة الناميبية تغاضت عن ركلة جزاء كانت واضحة للمنتخب الوطني بعد ما تقنية الفار، حتى أن شاشة التلفزة أمام وسائل الإعلام كانت ضربة جزاء واضحة جدا؟ كيف تقيمون أداء التحكيم اليوم في المباراة اللي فزتوا بها في 3-2؟
I'm not gonna lie, it was a little hard for me to hear that because I think the mic is a little too loud, but from what I could understand a little bit, you were asking for the officiate, the referee. I felt like she did most of the calls, she got most of the calls right, and even when she, and thank God there's VAR as well, so even when she called the PK against us, so she was able to go to the VAR, and then so it wasn't a PK, so I'm glad that it was all played up. Yeah.
Please, can we celebrate Esther today, please?
Yes.
Hello, Esther. Victor Ademara from Nigeria. Once again, congratulations. This is the second time you're receiving this award now. And finally getting a second goal. This is the first appearance at the Wafcon, and now you've gotten the gold medal. Mission X is finally possible, it's a reality. Esther, in the second half, you're losing 2 goals. The 2 goals down. But what the coach tell you and the team that brought the team up and you got 3 goals in the second half? It is very strong, well done team.
Yeah. I mean, for first half, if the goals were like unfortunate, obviously, but because it happens in football, but we already when we went back to the locker room, we had like, you know, the spirit, the fighting spirit, and then we know we're gonna come back second half because it's like all or nothing, and we already knew that, and then we came together as a team, and then we were like, we have to go for this, and then we did in the second half, and that's what we did.
One question.
Bonsoir, Youssef Chani, Radio 2M. Félicitations Esther pour votre consécration. J'aimerais bien savoir votre avis par rapport au niveau de cette édition, par rapport à la dernière, et quel est votre avis sur le foot marocain et l'équipe nationale du Maroc, qui peut-être ce soir a raté le sacre pour être champion d'Afrique. Merci.
Yeah, I think the Moroccan team are a very good team. Obviously, you know, they had chemistry. They were able to find it first half. So props to them. They knew what they were doing, and yeah, they're a tough team. We knew we had to come up with a strategy in second half and find a way to beat them. But all props to them. You know, next time.
Thank you, colleagues. We can catch her in the mix zone. For now, thank you very much.
There we go. Now it's going to happen. Morocco are beginning to panic. Right now they need a mechanic. So this team will not be sinking like Titanic. The final whistle has been blown! Mission X is complete. Nigeria Super Falcons have come from 2-0 down to beat Morocco by 3 goals to 2. Esther Koronkwo, Ijami Lucy, and also the brilliance of Echegini has given Nigeria a fantastic story. Has enjoyed a moment of glory. A team in a different category. Full-time in Rabat. Morocco 2, Nigeria 3. The Super Falcons are champions of Africa for the 3rd time. Amazing stuff. Shout out to every doubting Thomas. We're famous. No one can blame us. Yes. Congratulations. Yes. Come on. Get down here. Well, Nigeria trying to score a second goal here. It's our goal. My baby! My baby! My baby! My baby! Ijami Lisi scores for Nigeria! The Super Falcons have come from 2 goals down to make it 2-2. And Morocco have let in 2 goals in this final. Jamie Lucy getting the assist from Esau Koronkwo. It's Morocco 2, Nigeria 2. Beautiful scenes in the stadium at this time. And the Super Falcons have fought back. Morocco have conceded twice. I have my Moroccan brother still on the line.
Here's away with a chance. She buries the ball to the back of the net to give Nigeria the lead in this game. What a wonderful opportunity as Nigeria take the lead in Lome. 1-0. Wonderful goal.
Wonderful goal. Great finish. Good run. Good pass. It was very timely, and I mean, it was a top finish from Chwendi. His chance.
Esther Okoronkwo buries the ball. Nigeria double their lead. And out of nowhere, the Super Falcons have scored the second goal of this game. It's Esther Okoronkwo who buries the ball with her left boot. Nigeria 2, Benin Republic 0.
It's good for them going into the second half, 2-goal lead. And I mean, this would demoralize the Benin Republic more. And it's a good result for Super Falcons.
Welcome to our post. We have our player of the match today, Esther Okoronkwo.
As always, the 54 Football X were back, this time for the Super Falcons of Nigeria. It's ahead of tomorrow's second leg, final qualifying series against the Amazons of Benin Republic. The first leg finished 2-0 in favor of the Super Falcons, who are the defending champions of the Women's African Cup of Nations.
Dans les jambes. Une dernière fois. Allez-y. Allez. Celle qui a le ballon aux extrémités. Allez, une balle pour deux là-bas. Vite, 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 vite.
Thank you, Milo.
Okay. VIVXSPORTS. Go to your dressing room. Okay.
Ochi.
Welcome.
Stepping up to take this one, six-time African player VL Shola score! And the excitement is high up there for Nigeria Super Falcons as they take the lead against the Teranga Lionesses of Senegal. It's Nigeria 1, Senegal 0 in Ikene.
Pressure, what pressure for Shola? Definitely expect her to get that behind the back of the net there.
The Super Falcons, the ladies on the white seal, actually attacking from right to left, coming forward now. Lovely passes, and Senegal certainly will be keen to clear the lines. Nigeria, 10-time African champion, still the possession, goes towards that right-hand side to Tony Payne. She has space, she has time, she takes it towards the right place, and she finishes that one with grace. Nigeria Super Falcons are leaving the right phrase. They are leading in this race. Tony Payne with that finish. It's Nigeria 2, Senegal 0.
Awesome finish there from the ladies in white. Tony Payne getting a return to the team and, of course, getting herself back on the score sheet.
You hear me? Also, baby. Also?
Of yet.
How about you?
Hello, hi, how are you? How you doing?
I guess what's up.
Go on left side there. No, left, on the left.
Shoot cross.
Good evening, everybody, and I really appreciate your giving us an opportunity of this magnitude to really express our feelings and information about the team. Yes, it's a good one that we won. Naturally, when you play every game, you always want to win. So like you rightly said, it's a preparatory game. And the aim is to see how prepared we are, try out some of the strategies that we really want to execute in the competition, as well as give a lot of players the opportunity of showcasing what they too can do to give us more options, in selection of players, because these are the games we will use to be able to identify players that are fully ready for the Wafcon. So it's not so much of a bad deal for us, but like you always know, there can always be room for improvement.
How do you feel about this? I feel happy, I feel fulfilled, and I'm pretty sure every Nigerian feels the same way. Oh, sorry, I keep forgetting. I feel happy, I feel fulfilled, and I'm pretty sure every Nigerian feels the same way. We're happy.
السلام عليكم. عادي رحموني إذاعة السلام عليكم. عادل رحموني إذاعة راديو مدينة اف ام موقع ماتش بريس.
I can't hear him. And, like he's too loud. I can't hear him. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it's better. Where's the volume? This one? Okay.
السلام عليكم. عادل رحموني إذاعة راديو مدينة اف ام موقع ماتش بريس. بالنسبة لكم اختم الآن لاعبات ديال المباراة كأحسن لاعبة. هل تعتقدون أن الحكمة الناميبية تغاضت عن ركلة جزاء كانت واضحة للمنتخب الوطني بعد ما تقنية الفار، حتى أن شاشة التلفزة أمام وسائل الإعلام كانت ضربة جزاء واضحة جدا؟ كيف تقيمون أداء التحكيم اليوم في المباراة اللي فزتوا بها 3-2؟
I'm not gonna lie, it was a little hard for me to hear that because it was, I think the mic was a little too loud, but from what I could understand a little bit, you were asking for the officiate, the referee. I felt like she did most of the calls, she got most of the calls right, and even when she, and thank God there's VAR as well, so even when she called the PK against us, so we were able to, she was able to go to the VAR, and then so we didn't, it wasn't a PK, so I'm glad that like it was all played up. But yeah.
Can we celebrate Esther today, please? Yes.
Hello, Esther. Victor Ademara from Nigeria. Once again, congratulations. It's the second time you're receiving this award now. And finally getting a second goal. This is the first appearance at the Wafcon, and now you've gotten the gold medal. Mission X is finally possible in reality. Esther, the second half you're losing 2 goals. 2 goals, we're 2 goals down. But what the coach tell you and the team that brought the team up and you got 3 goals in the second half? It is very strong, well done.
Yeah. I mean, for first half, if the goals were like unfortunate, obviously, but because it happens in football, but we already, when we went back to the locker room, we had like, the spirit, the fighting spirit, and then we know we're gonna come back second half because it's like all or nothing. And we already knew that, and then we came together as a team, and then we were like, we have to go for this, and then we did in the second half, and that's what we did.
One question.
Bonsoir, Youssef Chani, Radio 2M. Félicitations Esther pour votre consécration. J'aimerais bien savoir votre avis par rapport au niveau de cette édition, par rapport à la dernière, et quel est votre avis sur le foot marocain et l'équipe nationale du Maroc, qui peut-être ce soir a raté le sacre pour être champion d'Afrique. Merci.
Yeah, I think the Moroccan team are a very good team. Obviously, they had chemistry. They were able to find it first half. So props to them. They knew what they were doing, and yeah, they're a tough team. We knew we had to come up with a strategy in second half and find a way to beat them. But all props to them.
I win. Come on, dear. There has to be eviction. There has to be one team emerging as the ultimate champions. Would it be Morocco? Would it be Nigeria? It is on a knife edge, this one. This free kick is from over 30 yards out. Long ball by Esther Okoronkwo. Nigeria Super Falcons have done it! Amazing scenes! of celebration from all across Nigeria, because the Super Falcons have met the criteria, and it feels like Moroccan players are sick with malaria. Nigeria have come from 2 goals down to lead by 3 goals to nil, and the moment is magical. Esther Koronko with the free kick. It checked in, it was in the mix. And this is 3-2 for Nigeria. Mission X is on the cards. Yeah. It's checking in with the magic. Morocco 2, Nigeria 3.
You don't know we. That will be Nigeria now.
You can bring it. You can bring the flag right now, man.
You don't know we.
I cannot believe it.
You don't know we.
Incredible scenes.
You don't know we.
Millions of Nigerians around the world will be celebrating right now. This is stunning. This is stunning.
Now we the go landlord house go for sure.
Mission X.
Now we the go landlord house go for sure.
Great exhibition. So much excitement. It's exhilarating. And Nigerians are tweeting about this one on X. Yes. The Super Falcons are just minutes away from winning their 10th
now we the
Women's African Cup of Nations title.
Now we. Come on, dear.
Let's get back to.
How does it feel? Have you learned already? It feels so great. You know, I'm very grateful for the opportunity to be here. It's always a privilege. I've learned so much from my teammates, from my coaches. You know, it's a game that comes after another game, and I think it's a lot of, it's a lot of high competitiveness, and it's just, it's a learning process, and it feels so good to be here. What has surprised you the most about the level of competition at Wafcon? I think I'm very excited about the growth in African football, especially like the playing style. It has really, really evolved, and I really want to say, all thanks to all players out there putting out their best to make African football a great tournament, and also like the coaches that continue to learn and teach the players to grow. If you had to create a soundtrack for your football journey so far, which 3 songs are definitely on it? Ele Dumare by Wizkid, Ojo Elegba by Wizkid, Gratitude by Tokwe Alabi. Who is the better dancer in camp, you or Esther Nkoroko? Be honest. To be honest, I'd say I'm not really a good dancer. I just vibe to the song, and I'd say Esther is a better dancer than myself. What does being part of this Super Falcons team mean to you at this early stage of your career? It means so much. It is such a very big privilege, and I'm so excited about it because I know there's thousands of people that are also worthy to be here. But I would say Grace just brought me here, and I'm really, really grateful for it. And it's always an honor to put on the Nigeria jersey. Who is taking on that big sister role for you in camp? Always encouraging, always checking in. I feel like everyone, to be honest, because, I'm the baby of the house. So I'm one of the baby of the house. And everyone has been sweet. Everyone has taken the role of a, senior sister to me. And I'm grateful for every one of them, for how they treat me, how they look out for the younger ones in the camp. You have one movie night with teammates. What film are you picking and why? I think I'll pick Squid Game. I'm not really a fan of movie a lot, but I've seen Squid Game, and I think I like the suspense. I like the fact that there's a little bit of horror, and everyone is just going to be on their toes. And it's going to be a fun, horrific, funny, and interesting experience. Thank you.
Up to take time African player of the year. Shola scores! And the excitement is high up there for Nigeria's Super Falcons as they take the lead against the Teranga Lionesses of Senegal. It's Nigeria 1, Senegal 0 in Ikene.
Pressure, what pressure for Shola? Definitely expect her to get that behind the back of the net there.
The Super Falcons, the ladies on the white, still actually attacking from right to left, coming forward now. Lovely passes, and Senegal certainly will be keen to clear the lines. Nigeria, 10-time African champion, still with the possession. Goes towards that right-hand side to Tony Payne. She has space, she has time. She takes it towards the right place. And she finishes that one with grace. Nigeria Super Falcons are leaving the right place. They are leading in this race. Tony Payne with that finish. It's Nigeria 2, Senegal 0.
Awesome finish there from the ladies in white. Tony Payne getting a return to the team and, of course, getting herself back on the score sheet.
As always, the 54 Football X were back, this time for the Super Falcons of Nigeria. It's ahead of tomorrow's second leg, final qualifying series against the Amazons of Benin Republic. The first leg finished 2-0 in favor of the Super Falcons, who are the defending champions of the Women's African Cup of Nations.
Dans les jambes. Une dernière fois. Allez-y, allez. Sélectionne le ballon aux extrémités. Allez, une balle pour deux là-bas. Vite, 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 vite.
30 minutes.
Ok, Vivi. Come. Go to your dressing room. Okay.
Richie.
Welcome.
Well, this is as Shola stepping up to take the African player VL. Shola scores! And the excitement is high up there for Nigeria Super Falcons as they take the lead against the Teranga Lionesses of Senegal. It's Nigeria 1, Senegal 0 in Ikene.
Pressure, what pressure for Shwala? Definitely expect her to get that behind the back of the net there.
The Super Falcons, the ladies on the white, still actually attacking from right to left, coming forward now. Lovely passes, and Senegal certainly will be keen to clear the lines. Nigeria, 10-time African champion, still the possession. Goes towards that right-hand side to Tony Payne. She has space, she has time. She takes it towards the right place. And she finishes that one with grace. Nigeria Super Falcons are leaving the right phrase. They are leading in this race. Tony Payne with that finish. It's Nigeria 2, Senegal 0.
Awesome finish there from the ladies in white. Tony Payne getting a return to the team and, of course, getting herself back on the score sheet.
In a different category, Full time in Rabat. Morocco 2, Nigeria 3. The Super Falcons are champions of Africa for the third time. Amazing stuff. Shout out to every doubting Thomas. We're famous. No one can blame us.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Yes. Come on. Get down here.
Any moment from now is going to happen. Morocco are beginning to panic. Right now they need a mechanic. So this team will not be sinking like Titanic. The final whistle has been blown! Mission X is complete! Nigeria Super Falcons have come from 2-0 down to beat Morocco by 3 goals to 2. Estelle Koronkwo, Ijami Lucy, and also the brilliance of Echegini has given Nigeria a fantastic story. Has enjoyed a moment of glory. A team in a different category. Full time in Rabat. Morocco 2, Nigeria 3. The Super Falcons are champions of Africa for the third time. Amazing stuff. Shout out to every doubting Thomas. We're famous. No one can blame us.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Yes. Come on. Get down here.
And score second goal here. It's our goal. My
baby. My baby. My baby.
Ijami Lucy scores for Nigeria. And Morocco have let in 2 goals in this final. Ijami Lucy getting the assist from Estelle Koronkwo. It's Morocco 2, Nigeria 2. Beautiful scenes in the stadium at this time. And the Super Falcons have fought back. Morocco have conceded twice. I have my Moroccan brother still on the line.
But here's the chance now. Here's where with the chance. She buries the ball into the back of the net to give Nigeria the lead in this game. What a wonderful opportunity as Nigeria take the lead in Lomé. 1-0. Wonderful goal. Wonderful goal. Great finish. Good run. Good pass. It was very timely. And, it was a top finish from Chuendi. His chance. Estelle Koronkwo buries the ball. Nigeria double their lead. And out of nowhere, the Super Falcons have scored the second goal of this game. It's Estelle Koronkwo who buries the ball with her left boot. Nigeria 2, Benin Republic 0. It's good for them going into the second half. 2-goal lead. And this would demoralize the Benin Republic more. And it's a good result for Super Falcons.
There has to be eviction. There has to be one team emerging as the ultimate champions. Would it be Morocco? Would it be Nigeria? It is on a knife edge, this one. This free kick is from over 30 yards out. Long ball by Estelle Koronkwo. Nigeria Super Falcons have done it! Amazing scenes! Moments of celebration from all across Nigeria, because the Super Falcons have met the criteria, and it feels like Moroccan players are sick with malaria. Nigeria have come from 2 goals down to lead by 3 goals to 0, and the moment is magical. Estelle Koronkwo with the free kick. Echegini was in the mix. And this is 3-2 for Nigeria. Mission X checking in with the magic. Morocco 2, Nigeria 3.
You don't know we. That will be Nigeria, man.
You can bring it. You can bring the flag right now, man.
You don't know we.
I cannot believe it.
You don't know we.
Incredible scenes.
You don't know we.
Millions of Nigerians around the world will be celebrating right now. This is stunning. This is stunning.
Now we the go landlord house go for sure.
Mission X.
Now we the go landlord house go for sure.
Great exhibition. So much excitement. It's exhilarating. And Nigerians are tweeting about this one on X. Yes. The Super Falcons are just minutes away from winning their 10th
now we the go landlord
Cup of Nations title.
Now we. Come on, dear.
Let's get back to
Poor, and that is the energy we have right here. Even if everywhere dark for studio, I'll tell you the light will shine, because definitely 10-time champions on the African continent, they are here to do the Lord's work in Rabat, Morocco. Welcome to each and every one of you when we say this through the past. This is VIVXSPORTS. As we echo through your social medium and spaces, I will tell you that Nigeria, the Super Falcons of Nigeria, are stepping out. They don't do their small 1-2 testing for Al Madina, where we see the tender for Rabat, and we expect the Scorchers of Malawi making their first move on the continental stage are getting ready, trumped at the bit to do their love work or the Lord's work. My name is Chief Swallow Ogunwon, your energy chief. A pleasure and privilege to be in front of your faces again for a platform where we say even if you knock us down, still like Phoenix, we go rise like yeast for pots. And as you see the dapper babe by my side, hey God! You didn't wine? I'll go wine legend! Extra, Moluabi, not stout. Now, who you be? Not 33, but I go tell you, you be hero, that na facts. Desire Okpara Nuzi. Another day to celebrate what we love. Have fun now.
I'm good, my sister.
When you wake up this morning, I do you for body. I do you. Talk true.
I talk true.
Talk true.
I don't know. I felt very excited. The Wafcon is here, and the defending champions, they,
oh yes,
they get to play today. So I'm very excited. Looking forward to this one, and yeah.
Ooh, you see, when you start like this, I know that you are keeping your energy because
Person feel match your energy.
No, not do like that.
No, you be energy chief.
No, I just use that.
And I don't feel my bag. I go just a try.
Why they want my Lolo na legend? Oh yeah, we go match up together. I go be like I go be the 8 to your 9. Oh God! 8 and 9. Give me. Oh boy. And remember, we enter the work because it's a community doing. You know, when the Super Falcons and the women on the continent of Africa are doing the rounded game of football, it's going to be a family meeting of sorts. Now, vibes. Sometimes some people know say they know what the result go be. But if one thing has taught us something in the rounded game of football, especially with 1, 2, 3, 4 of the era any on do tra 4 games that we've had, make it the 5th, and this is about to be the 6th. I'll tell us say surprises day. I mean, desire already as we get into this game, as the lineups they roll out. We've already seen surprise results coming from Algeria, your former teammate Marinda 4 opening up the tournament with a surprise penalty shoot. And then Senegal still discombobulated again with a 2 condo loss to Algeria. Algeria another score 2 and more. Generally, these are queens of draws, and already we are seeing them beating the Senegal side that we thought was going to be very athletic and a probable threat. So results don't they show say surprise day for this tournament? Yes or no?
Of course. Results don't they show, and but particularly for that Algeria Senegal game, right? I was not surprised with the outcome of that game. Yes, of course. Now we saw what Algeria did at the last edition. We saw a team that Bestiti have put together, and most of those Algerian girls, they play. I think about
they play in the French league.
60% of them, 60-70% of those girls, they are in the French league, and they are actively playing week in, week out. They play in a very competitive league and all of that. And what they've done is quite very recommendable, and I was not surprised seeing what they did at the last edition, and getting that result against Senegal. It was well expected. I think the surprise result was the South Africa.
Oh, don't go there!
That was an upset. An upset.
See, call it again. That was an
upset. I didn't see it coming, but then that's what football is about. I love it.
I love it.
So
I love it. As long as it's not us,
of course.
And by us, I mean the Super Falcons of Nigeria. I beg go. God, I beg.
I swear.
You see, he hit it to the top.
Me Malawi no go pull one.
He did you because I want to say congratulations to the Tanzanian team. By the way, they were very brave. They get a relatively younger squad. That South African game, una see I be say, madam, this is a realistic setup of girls. Now people when we say some of them had actually played since 2018. You know that one for Cameroon where we say na man no to that for there. Yes, now I know more not to ladder. God bless in our pressure. But yeah, sorry, I'm feeling good. I just thought about that goal again.
Which one?
That last minute, last clash up now. Not be that year, 2018.
No, not 2016.
2016. Now that you're good now.
2016. At 2016.
Okay,
unforgettable.
I will hold on to my nostalgia run. I will say, if you want to be part of this conversation, please. We're not they take her too serious for here because say where women they play now everything good now be say they day. Even if na shadows now be say they for the stadium, I know that globally you guys are congregating together to celebrate the African queens. And don't forget, this particular tourney, as the girls they start off first for the Scorchers of Malawi. Fazili Lovemore's girls and of course our other ladies on the other side, Justin Madugu's ladies. The ticket for World Cup now be the ultimate goal first before everybody they try they won't chase the ultimate of all. That's the trophy, that fine trophy one that they see for our screen there. Now brand new one they just released them from last year. Not last year they released them.
Last year
they shined the thing with better polish.
Last year.
Very nice. Only Nigeria don't hold this
historic trophy.
And
it suits me as it first come Nigeria.
Ooh, they even mount outside from museum first for outside. They can't knock a 2 shot, make a 3.
I met the guy that designed this in Morocco.
A proper artist, by the way.
I swear. I think he's from Egypt.
Oui.
Yeah.
Talented.
Great guy.
Talented.
I mean, this is a beauty. If you're saying it's an absolute beauty. Close to the guy's zone. When I saw it, I was very excited.
See, this is at least on the surface. The trophy is looking nice.
It looks nice and it feels nice too.
It's heavy because the woman went as the woman they walk. You carried it.
And I went back from Morocco. This is the Akaya for Yeah, you know. So
Legend, you enjoy you.
It felt really, why not?
You enjoy you.
The privilege.
Not the privilege,
true.
God when.
No way.
We can't touch the trophy, but we can touch it through the works from our ladies. So I'll tell you, I'm going to jump on the YouTube. Let me give some shout out to some of you that have been waiting, chomping at the bit. We're still, streaming live on VIVXSPORTS. And please put your predictions as it hot, my people. Please run it up. And here's why. Because when we say we finish the first half, we go shut down all predictions. The correct prediction will win 5,000 ba. If you're in Nigeria and places around Nigeria where we say credit, they work for you, 5,000 ba will be yours. Now, if you ask me, Chief, so why be so another reason? My landlord increased my rents 300% for Lagos.
But this Tinubu regime.
Warn yourself. 5K.
Tinubu regime.
Still something, please.
But don't worry, we'll get there.
We'll get there.
We'll get there.
Sorry, I'm triggered. I just go do ask Waka this evening. As they waka, they come back. I just think my life. I say, how many talk I will talk before they go raise them again. Right now, the girls when we say they make us, they forget all the challenges of regular living and they make us, they enter the fantasy of Nigeria being conquerors across the continent. They're about to do their work. Now, let's get into the business of it all. We've seen my legend. As we count down 10 minutes to the start for Al Madina Stadium, one of the places where we say the small clubs, when we say they're around, they do their stuff. We go say welcome to Morocco. We go say welcome to the place where we say the Atlantic and the Mediterranean, Roman rings and everything they knock together. So over to you. You've seen a few displays. Let's start with the Malawian side. Producer put up for Malawi. We'll go to the visitors first because not them. Now I would like me to focus on first. A lot of people talk about the Chawinga sisters. A lot of people talk about how they displaced Angola with Kondo better beating and on points that you stay jump over to tell you stay enter their first historic World Cup, almost World Cup waka, Wafcon waka, and they start with their strongest legs. I see Stikelo there. I see Madise, Kazere. They talk about babes when they play for inside MDF and spaces like where they call her Montpellier. She did the Kansas City girl, vice captain and captain Temba Chawinga and Tabitha Chawinga. They did there. Nguluwe also did there. That now one when we say she they jump one or two places for inside the Kosafa area. Komalu also there. Lufadinka did there. And on the end where we say they spend midfield doings now da. Now I'm not gonna pronounce everything proper because I'll be a larger woman when we say they're not bomb me for the other side, but I'm gonna do my best to respect the Africanness of our names as best that I can. But away from the names, when you see a sharp, strong side, as your French people like they talk about, they roll them out. Selamem shows. Now the same people when they tell you stay do their last setup friendly, it looks like now the same setup they carry home. What does this tell you about Fazili Lovemore and what he has in store for the Falcons?
Well, looking at this Malawian team, I personally am very excited to have them on the international stage. Because the Chawinga sisters, I was opportune to play alongside them. We were teammates.
Hey, legend, give me tea. You have to give me tea. Give us the tea.
So these girls,
please, tea in the chat. Write tea in the chat, please.
So they are that good, and over the years, I felt that talent need to be showcased on the international scene. They've done amazingly well for their individual clubs, right? Banging goals. Chawinga won. Temwa won the best player in America.
Yes.
The previous season, and she has also continued in that same form for this current season and all. The season that just ended. Likewise, what's her name? Tabitha as well, doing great thing with Leon and all of that. So I'm happy that they are here now, and I really can't wait to see what they bring to the table, really.
I like that you say that, because when we look into spaces like Malawi, they're just like what the 21st different country Nigeria will be facing at the Wafcon. Sometimes is it more of an advantage when you are an unknown factor? Because on the COSAFA end, we've seen the results. Even South Africa, when they face Malawi, they know they feel comfortable. They know that these girls, they are very good at countering, and we've already seen what the East African ladies, Tanzania, they were able to do against the biggest names from the COSAFA end. So when you see this Tanzanian side, would you expect them to want to respect the quality in the Nigerian side, or do what Tanzania did, match energy for energy? South Africa not respecting him for this first game, just give them wagga as best you can.
Well, I think I don't think they will actually play that respect game for Nigeria. I mean, Nigeria,
so they're not going to respect us.
Come on now. Listen. With what these guys have done on the other side, the Kosafa side, with what they've done, they were one time defending champion.
Yes, now
they carried it at some point.
Yes, now.
So they've had that experience, and coming into Wafcon for the very first time, they are debutants. They are the underdog. There's a point to prove. They want to, show what they.
Who they pressured them?
Come on, this Nations Cup serves as World Cup qualifier.
Actually, that's true.
So that's an added motivation for them to actually, try to get something out of this match. This is a very difficult group for them. They will get to meet Zambia at some point.
It's one of the worst places to be when you're just coming into a tournament.
So I think they will have to throw in everything they have. Nigeria is undoubtedly the toughest opponent in that group for them. They will want to, throw everything at this game, try to get, even if it's 1 point out of it. It will help them progress.
At one point to feel like a victory, innit?
Of course, against defending champion, 10-time defending champions.
10 times, so some people say 11 if you count some other tournaments.
Of course, no, it's more than that. We started counting from when they rebranded the
when they repackaged it
and all of that.
When he gave you life to Christ.
So like that, like I said, the Chewinga sisters, they are a threat. They will want to depend on their counter attack play. So the Nigerian defense needs to be on the lookout for that. They need to be very careful. And seeing the Nigerian lineup, I'm happy with the likes of Demehi is there. Alozie is there. Quite very athletic.
Same too. Save for one slotting.
So very athletic. Osinacho Hale also age catching up with her, but to a very reasonable extent, she still got her pace. I think she should be able to match up with their energy when it comes to pace. And Oladipo also is there as well. So I think looking at the lineup, it's the same lineup from last year's edition final against Morocco. I think it's the same lineup apart from Oladipo that came in place of Plumter. So it's a very solid
Actually,
lineup.
we miss you.
By the way, we miss you.
But we're feeling your support from the digital space.
Come back stronger, girl.
Oh baby.
So it's a very good lineup, very solid, and I am really looking forward to I wouldn't say a keenly contested game. I think at the end of the day, Nigeria will go through, but I'm looking forward to watching an entertaining game.
I like that you say that because I think I've been entertained thoroughly. So far, so good. When I look at the quality of the games, I know some people will be like, just because you didn't see the big crowds, just because you didn't get, the color by color in the general spaces where you get to watch a game, doesn't mean that the quality on the pitch is less. Because one thing I noticed, as we get into the countdown, I'm going to enter the YouTube, make you see waiting some of the talk, right? The quality of the games, the goals, not be cho. We saw a free kick that was so sweetly done, executed. Whistle, it clean. Technical ball, cross and nod. I mean, see what Draidi did. And he's already telling you that just like for the men, I don't know, legend, on the average, this last World Cup that just finished, we had a lot of guys in their 30s, 40s. People when we say when they grow up in the 90s and even late 80s, they will tell you, say, at this age, they're supposed to retire. And then we see a Moroccan side that now babes in their 30s, some of themselves with families in the mix are already still showing quality. And you may not appreciate that South Africa lost, but they feel that one of the oldest sides of people or ladies that are in their 30s. And what does that tell you when the coaches are already from the bat? They are using experience. They are not just training youngs. They are training the experienced one too. What does that tell you about how they are taking this game, the first stage for the group stage?
Well, I think it's good for some of those teams, right? And combination of young players and old players, there's a blend. There's a balance.
There's a balance,
right? So it's always good to, when you field, the older players, you complement them with. That reminds me, there was one time when Yukeri Auche was the Falcons coach and all of that. So she will always tell us, we were the younger ones at that time. She would always, Stella Mbachi was still with the food, Precious Dede, Pocha was also.
Talk to me!
So
my women.
Yeah, Coach Yukeri Auche will always tell us, with the younger ones, that we should play for those older players.
Okay.
So them, the older players, they will always bring their experience into the team. That you cannot take it away from them. Mm-hmm. So for us, the younger players at that time, we will bring in our athletic strength, abilities, to also complement, the older. So it strikes a balance really. So the thing is, if you're a good coach, you will know how to,
balance blend it
exactly, and make it work for you. So
they say this thing, my legend. As we get into the fixture as it is, I'll take some of your comments. By the way, Prince Paul, I get you, I see you. In case you don't know where you're at, this is VIVXSPORTS, the economy of the fans. What we try to do is to live stream as best as we can. If we don't get the broadcast right, especially now when we say places like YouTube, don't they do partnership with some of these tournaments? What we try to do is to find a way to give you an entertaining and informative play-by-play flow of waiting we say they sub for inside anywhere where they showcase sports. And we did that for the World Cup, and now we're about set to run it for the Women African Cup of Nations that's about to go down. My name is Chief Sport, your energy chief Ologun One, alongside the legend who has done it for the country again and again and again. Olympic waka person, Wafcon waka person, World Cup waka person, star number 9, and I believe one of the most prolific strikers that we have had in this particular tournament. I'm talking about the pride of Imo. I'm talking about Desire Kwaranuzie. Now you be this che.
My head
oh
is,
boy,
my head is about to burst.
You know, say Portable they fight this weekend, so that kind of thing. If they hear you like this, like supposed to enter in, they get like
I swear, you know.
So my people, it's almost time to predict. What do you see as the final score? Let me go with you, Desire. Talk to me, oh mama.
I think
talk to me.
I think Malawi will score.
Of course they will score. Why worry you? I'm not a sick clean sheet like that. But this Wafcon not be Wafcon of clean sheets.
Nigeria will win. I think 3-1.
3-1.
Yeah.
Do you know that's what I said in 2 places today and yesterday?
Oh, okay.
I'm going to stick with it again.
Yeah.
3-1 because I think the amount of games that they've played should bring them to bear. Forget that they get that 4-2 loss. I believe that Nigeria, yes, they have the aura, they have the quality to bounce back, but they do not want to concede first. Even if they concede, they still have the quality to bounce back. But I feel like not enough games. The girls have been doing the best they can. I like the strategy they used to take the blend socially, because I read something, say psychology people to say if you blend socially, sometimes they even a better performance online. I'll be for the field of play or for the work. So I like that pattern. So I say 3-1 to you, and then we are heading into Al Madina, and Al Madina is the zone where Ibisa go turn and say the ladies don't kick off the game. And Bokotuna, people of God and sports, feel free to put your comment in the chat. Olumuyiwa, make you they calm down. Everybody there together for this one. Put your predictions. The first set of minutes that we see Malawi in red, the Scorchers, and it seems like a quacking of the leg and don't give the highest assist person, Esther Okoronkwo. She has a chance to whip a free kick into that box. My goodness, Nigeria have the first advantage. They never deal with them well yet. Ladies in the Ugu green, and they go whip on direct again. It looked like a Chedine. The boss is active. Ayakata. Inside the first minute of Sinatio Hale, a defender went on score before.
Yes.
For the Wafcon.
Yes.
A product. She got Delta Queens, by the way. She got roots for them. She passed through just like you.
We were together in Delta.
You were together. A girl from Delta is in the rabat and she's about to do the Lord's work. Nigeria already done the show, say they want wire. A heavy touch from the midfield. I believe we never see a formation set up, but I want to venture it might just be a 4-3-3, a standard Justin Madugu, not a particular diamond in the fold, but they can carry the ball, go back. And the May, former captain for the Falcons, go give on to a senior woman, or Sinachi Ohale, who gives a pull out. And they like when babe they get leg, that pull out game, and they like and where. I think it's an advantage, Abi.
It is, and more often than not, it's usually very accurate. So when you have such a player that plays the
Oi! Better chance they go squat the legs. Oh, let's talk Okoronkwo. Oh my lord, I go tell and say the Malawans they never get a hold of this particular Shenkes. It looked like Namadise Naikwaka.
I think she took
chest the ball.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah, it was clean. It was a clean tackle. She come out the ball first, then before she quack and go. But the way they say their goalkeeper stand before, she did rooted to the ground. Made this Tikelo, make she shine a high. There's a corner piece set up inside the first 3 minutes already. The Super Falcons, they take the game by the charge. She went to a year's way. She starts again. Remember, say for the first match when again for the last Wafcon for Morocco, she be part of the people when we say score or swallow herself too. Na person when we say they usually sure for goals for inside the opening game for inside tournament for Wafcon. This particular one, it looked like say they want to try see their lights too no bright for their own side. But I say they not pay their NEPA complete because the light for that side. Now the right side from our side, now you won't play this corner. They check them.
Yeah, the right side. Nigeria, we're attacking from the left side of the field. So they're playing the corner.
In swinger, into the area, a connection. They go deal with her. It was the ass of Sikelo straight. I like it when they are, you know, chum, be very active.
Yeah, it's good. I think the Malawians, they're really going to have difficulty.
And they go square into the area. My God. One touch from the goalkeeper, better pull him into the area for the midfielders. When we say Sabi, the Roma check away, be like Nanguluwe. Now we say enter better moto. Nalayo.
Watchalong, I saw.
Natemwa get pace like that too.
Tabita. No, that was Tabita. But then, if I tell you that Temwa is actually faster than Tabita,
it could maybe.
She is.
Now they say Papa bond them.
Temwa is faster than Tabita, and look at how fast Tabita is. So imagine someone who's faster than her. So both of them are really going to be a threat.
I like the guiding of the ball for the Malawians, by the way. They are trying to control that midfield, but the midfield battle is still open, quite open. The Nigerians are trying to use the flanks to make some inroads, and I'm looking at Nguluwe and her sister Alufadika. Fadika is on the right side, by the way. So far, so good. I can't tell you that there's a formation yet. It's very chaotic because it's end-to-end stuff, and it just feels like filling the blank spaces. Let me say with the C for here. But the Nigerians are using the swinging, a crossing to the area, but not well dealt with by the defender. Almost enter Ongo territory. We never get Ongo yet. Alu Fandinka. The fear waiting years with Fidwa. No go blame Mamu.
Yeah. So
yes, without the rush, but
so this corner kick brings me back to what I was going to stress on.
Talk to me.
So Nigeria, we've had like 2 free kicks now, right?
Yes.
And every time that ball gets into the Malawian defense, Nigerian players are always the first to make contact. So I think it's actually going to be an advantage for Nigeria going into the game.
Oh yes, into the game, and they are not dealing with that ball very well. The defenders. I feel like if the pressure is much. As they line the top forward, pressure, now they make pile the boss, now they make refish the bane, and the Nigerians are very good at piling the pressure. But something I'm enjoying from the Fazili girls, they know how to do a pull out, and I mean when they rush into the area, Chawinga is hoping to get that chance to whip that shot. She gets the shot away, and you see how quickly they hit their counter. I love it for them. Now 1-2 passes and they don't enter into the 18 when we don't see. Quick thinking from Tosin Demeyi, by the way. And she manages to clear that line. The girl from Turkey where we say the Sabia work well. But I mean, the pull out from the deep drops into the center, just away from the 18. And one thing I don't notice, the Nigerian girls, they never deal with the area ball well yet. And that now where we say that they get them. The guiding of the ball, she falls in between, and then Shukura they double up to take blocker out. I mean, Desire, this is going to be a very, very interesting matchup.
It will be, and the game is not balanced yet. I think both sides are still struggling.
They're feeling each other out.
Yeah.
They're not afraid Nigeria.
They are not. Trust me, they are not afraid, and I'm a bit worried with.
The setup
our
now.
Defense kind of look a bit shaky at the moment, but like I said, they're still trying to find their feet. They are not balanced yet and all of that. But let's see. This is 7 minutes played, and perhaps they will get warmed up enough to get into the groove.
Well, they could get into the groove because Malawi has their first corner, and this first corner is the 7 minutes of the game. Nigeria has conceded before. Twice they have lost their first opener, and they have the chance now pull it into the area. But a clearance from they clear for them. Make a check out when Ugu versus Red now, and all the bodies just gather for the edge of the box. It's still pretty chaotic. Right now, Jami Lucy is trying to control, but she doesn't have the energy to match Tabita right there. Nice control from what's her name, Esther Okoronkwo. The 1-2 she tried to play years way in no go work. And I like say they don't they control the midfield now. The Scorchers small they don't they match Nigeria aura for aura now. Whether they go fit continue the pressure. Not be to collect meat from senior woman, I be the problem with Desire. Yeah, so now whether you fit do it consistent.
Exactly. So that's the thing now. Remember the final at the last edition, Morocco, they threw everything they had at Nigeria
consistently.
Coming out of that first 45 minutes with 2-goal lead, and they couldn't, continue with that energy coming back into the second half. So I think if you're playing a team like Nigeria, who is well experienced and very good in every ramification you can think of, you need to keep up with the tempo you started with. Anything that makes you allow them start playing, I think they're going to punish you for it.
Oh, they will punish you, and this is why the Malawian Scorchers, nice hold-up play, and she manages to drag 2 girls away, but Demey again, right place, right time, positional marking, gets it away, and they have not been able to play out from the deep. Their roads don't block, and for now they don't manage to get that space. I like to say they not start Oshola for this match. You don't see Oshola yet?
No, she's on the bench. She's starting from the bench.
You could say they not start time because you need to fill out the kind of energy these girls carry. Come and
of
truly, Justin Madugu, the man that has a very good record with this particular set of ladies, one of the indigenous coaches in Nigeria to win a Wafcon title alongside people like Florence Omagbimi. That was the last thing to do that. I'm very excited. You know, so they give the guy a title for Adamawa.
Of course,
the
now well deserved. And,
man, when they chop people
in the history of all the coaches that have coached Super Falcons, I think he is the one coach that have spent more years with the Super Falcons than any other coach. So if there's anybody who really understands these ladies, it is Coach Justin Madugu.
I like this thing you talk because honestly speaking, I was at their camp in Ijebu the other time when they managed to come in to play with Senegal, the double one when they play, and you don't see ego in this camp. I've been in different camps. I'm not saying that ego is a bad thing because senior woman and senior woman, right? Respect supposed to be, but they see players when we say they carry their shoulders, like saying a shoulder pad. Everybody just comes in, do their thing. They know what is and what isn't, and they have a clear idea of what's not supposed to be. So I think that stability has managed to give them that everybody has a sense of self to a certain level.
Of course,
it's not easy to please all these plenty guests. Nigeria get plenty people for inside their sport.
Of course, now, and that's what his leadership has brought to the team. He's a good coach, great individual, an amazing coach, and
ooh, ball into the area. They almost released Rashida Tajiba there. That thing when she sabi they do that, she will run from the back like say she be winger, and then she go release her with her right, float her to the edge of the box like a swell delivery.
Of course, that's what Ajibade does. And every time she gets the ball from that flank, it will be nice to have numbers in the box because she will always bring in that ball into the box.
Save it, and I'll tell you, the saving now that looks like. It's very tiny. Now my eye have been at the quality of camera where I think
so it's the quality, and I saw on Twitter somebody was actually complaining about the quality of the broadcasting in this tournament.
Even like that time they use what is that red what is that thing now when they go say you want pass something on they say maybe you on your red not
infrared.
Thank you. It's giving infrared.
Yeah, so the quality of these pictures, images, they are not very good, and I think CAF should really look into it.
I mean, the same camera that they use for this
for I don't know, for the World Cup. You saw the quality of the World Cup.
They used to the broadcast this one.
I don't know.
Maybe if they use Badi, everything will shine. but jokes aside, this is 12 minutes of action, and so far one thing we've been enjoying from the COSAFA team, a team that's the 6th team to face Team Nigeria, by the way, in the WAFCON. Namibia has done it. Botswana just did it the last time. They didn't manage to qualify for this one. Now we'll tell you how tight the competition did from that particular region. South Africa, of course, as you know, not only Lesotho will never flop from that side, and maybe Eswatini because they never qualified facers or anything. But Nigeria has beaten all the ladies from that particular region. But today doesn't feel like it. There's a quack on Michola Luz's leg. I mean, they give her aura for aura, band for band, and that looks like the lady that plays from Montpellier give her small quacking from the back. I like it. Tactical foul.
Of course,
they're fouling clean.
Sometimes you take one for the team. And then talking about playing some of the COSAFA team, this is their first time, and kudos to CAF introducing more teams into the tournament, and this is the first edition where we're having 16 teams, and so this will actually provide more opportunities for some of these countries that we don't get to see very often to actually be seen on the big stage and all of that. So kudos to CAF for expanding it to 16 teams. Perhaps maybe subsequently next edition we'll have more teams, maybe 18 teams. We'll have more of these teams coming up to play in this tournament.
Well, I'm seeing set pieces that are being floundered and wasted already between Echejine and Okoroko. The romance is not romancing right there, and that's not what you want to see. I'll tell you, you can subscribe, by the way, to the VIVX family. Just like, subscribe. They do a super chat. If you miss about this sweet you and the spirit move you, we need all the support. As you know, we are trying to do this for the Africans and Nigerians doing their Lord's work. A cross into the area from Alozie, a clearance, but they never did it well. And I'll tell you something that's going on there. In Dulukwe, their eye is focused. They are not carried away by what they call an aura. Now, what can you go show for here? Pull out into the area, and Chiamaka and Joseph will gather the thing like magnets. and push them out again. You see what they try to do. They'll soak the pressure because they know desire was people. Umuna, they have the pace, they have the energy to fire up his team, and that seems to be something that they do. I mean, you will see Nigerians go drag all the players in red into one area, or they have Fanduka, everybody go gather, but one player gets the ball and they pull out opposite direction.
Yeah, that's the game plan.
They trust that girl will run to get it.
They know they have quick fits up front, so they want to depend on counter attack. Once they win it, they will launch it into that space behind the Nigerian defense and have the likes of Temwa and Tabita chase it. So that's the game plan and is expected.
Well, one thing we are liking, they cross into the area too from Tonsin Idimeyi. They're not doing well, and I like IBC. I think they collect their ball. That is a defensive 5 for the Scorchers. I like how she manages to mop up what's going on in front of the fours. It's really tactical. Lobo Fazili really has done his work, and maybe some people go argue say Nigerians never play enough times for them to they sneak enough. But as you know, Alima Taide, she will smile and walk away. Now ball we play. Although one get up put clothes for face, they cry. Not cry, they cry.
No, I don't think so. I think she's
cause they not reach for cry before. My sister. Oh, now he push her.
She shove and join.
He push her like small sister. You want me like chase? Alima Taide, way you want yourself. That's what Alima they do. Is it part of the element of abuse?
That's so now. She does all the dirty work in that middle. She's another underrated player in this squad. She does a whole lot of unseen work that people don't get to appreciate her more, and she's an amazing player, by the way. So she in that middle, she's the general.
She's the general, the quiet general. Now triangle tackling now. Now every same Madugu girls all they do now. They don't attack all the major people. Chinzimu, they never give her a chance. Make it say she take shine. But the problem is when they jam and Lucy, they double up and triple off for midfielders that can make creative inroads. Like then Chinzimu, what happens is, oh boy, they commit foul, a striker's foul, and gives an advantage. Right now it's 60 minutes of action, and we have Kumalo, who plays a trade, also partly from South Africa, with a free kick to persecute. She'll take it into the close-up. She carry her near. It almost be like say they never practice with it, they want to do well. I mean, maybe the pressure when they from could come make it, they won't do something else.
Sometimes, of course, sometimes the pressure it gets to you, and you lose focus, you lose game plan, and all of that. Okay, so look at it now. Ball possession, 58 against 42% for Malawi. So
aura for aura. Since Nigeria get their 3 shots initially, nothing. But I'll tell you that Malawi managed to get a shot off target, nothing on target. Out of the 3 that Nigeria's managed to have, only just 1. I'm saying, Echejini has not been giving chance. The former Juventus girl now with 5 in Jermaine. They've not given her the chance to even express herself. Chiamaka is no longer dancing again. I like that when it comes to the business end of it, the Nigerian ladies are all focused right now. They know that this is more like a training session for them. They didn't have enough games. Echejini with the collection and tries to release it as fast as she can. And now the 1-2 moves away. A lovely tackle. I'm loving what I see here. But they match aura for aura. The defenders are coming out to commit. Changing will spread it to the side again and looks for customers. Alozie coming into the narrow areas, tries to feed it into the pathway. Look like saying a 4-3-3 true with the play, because there's not 3 babes there for front, but Okoroko 2 day front from you.
Exactly, and I think another thing I think is the problem is now when.
See your captain.
Yeah, good tackle.
He gathered the ball with his leg like this for her. He shift him away for press. This guy they do bad people ball. Sorry, my legend. Better ball, they know they deal with him. He just be the chest and Sikelo go gather the ball. Show bites. Don't let them be comfortable. My sister, they touch something.
I've lost my line of thoughts.
No. Just be désolé.
It's fine. It's all part of the flow. Let's go.
Oh my Lord! I mean, the chaos in front of the net has made Kumalo feel the pinch, and she is on the floor, my people. This is not Instagram football. This is not TikTok filter. This is real matter. Whether you gather people on the flanks or in the bleachers or in the seats, now you sabi. I like saying Malawi come with a few people. by the way. I yesterday this ticket now are $2 to $10. They drop and down, but they only released them just a few days ago. So maybe that will explain why many people don't show as they would like to. But that's the drama that played out. The ball bounced in front of Ijami Lucy. Ijami Lucy ran into bodies. Okoronkwo tried to control. The ball bounced away from one or two. Ijami Lucy chased her. Two players come in front of her, and one of them stay on the floor. And that happened to be Komalo, who says, "Oh boy, but did they break? What did they break?" And we'll see our first casualty of the day. Like I talk, it's not Instagram football, my captain.
I really say, which one be Instagram football?
Instagram football now, you don't say you go set the camera, you come so Ona, film
camera, action, you know.
With the see some children where so they wait for something to play out.
It looks like he wants to sleep.
It be like they force him on you. You want Otab. You know say that this kind of match, be say parents they punish their children, say you will not you will come to the stadium with me today, you will watch the match. You will keep your tab at home. The pikin won't cry. He not be pressed up. Right now the midfield battle is now even. I believe even that the Scorchers are actually getting the edge in that midfield battle. What might want to be tweaked, because that means that Madugu's girls might have to come drop deeper, and when you drop deeper you don't want to drop deep for a Chawinga to come true to you. Either one of the Chawingas, by the way, my sister.
But I also think maybe one of many ways the Super Falcons can actually get past this
misplaced touches up and down.
This Malawian side is, since the midfield is a bit choked, they are not allowing the Super Falcons to operate from that middle. I think the best way to go about it is to play maybe from the side.
I'm very impressed.
Yeah,
this is impressive. This is 20 minutes of action, and Temo has been calmed down, but for now she's managed to get a foul and a free kick from the middle of the park. I'm loving what I see. It's aura for aura, mass moves. Like you talked, Desire, before we start, they're not going to respect anybody. Al Fundika with a pull out. I think it's wayward. The team will not enter the right way. Very wayward. But you see the tone I like for them. Even if they miss the ball, they're
chasing it. Yeah,
they're chasing
it.
The energy that they have to chase
pressure.
it. They make Chiamaka doesn't go pull out, he not pull out well. He entered the leg. Now defense time is a block that area. Now you see what did they happen when they mount pressure.
Oh, thank God they couldn't make anything out of it. That was a very expensive mistake from Chiamaka Nadozie.
Almost yes, Fatima, your assistant, when we say we take over, that will be Ages girls. So that also just like her past through Robo, she just go just catch up. As camera catch up, so you get whole body. Just if your senior they do like that, over the head pass, and they have the chance now to chase. Ijami Lucy. And she forces a free kick. I mean a throw rather. A throw. I think I'm really enjoying what she does. She's tall. A tall defender who manages to pace forward and also gets a better leg when we say she did get better pull out when she did release as strikers up front. And she's managing to do things. But you know they talk to your player. Your player is
backing you.
Like which kind of necessary make I rush with this one? Who they do that? Who be that person? I want to see your number.
It's Oladipo.
Yeah. May you talk to that girl. Tell me now, the way you don't jam me sure that the way you explain. The way you explain your evidence video. Well, the two of them hit the ball from behind. She was standing behind Temwa. And it looked like the both of them go for the same ball. And as Temwa they go down, you get May. She not waste time. She dropped that too.
Yes, no.
Straight to. It's not battle to happen.
It's battle of who will convince the referee.
And you could get out to Nollywood experts. My people, it's 22 minutes of action. Nigeria is 0. Malawi is 0. In the chat, make una enter them, make una say power. These new people welcome, they're not the fear old timer, old taker, they want take them.
Yeah, as it should be. I like it. I like the tempo, aura for aura, like you said. I mean, you shouldn't respect any team when it comes to football. Go out there, do your thing, and let's see what happens at the end of the day. But come on, it's football. That's the fun of it.
That's the fun of it. Shout out to you, Yakubu. You're not the manager, Abdul. There's a second corner in the mix, and the Malawian fans, they're feeling good like they should. Energy up, Kumalo. She rolls it out and out swinger into the area. They're not going to deal with her well. I need to the throw leg and throw body. I like the new addition of this Malawian side to this Wafcon because there's something about them. They are hungry, they have the body, they have the athleticism. And right now, Now people when we say never come out since these shekels when we say they do a 1 or 2.
Exactly, and that's with this level of hunger we've seen from them. That's why I said we still need to increase the number of participating teams at the Wafcon so that we'll see more teams like this.
Oh yes,
I know, to see what they can bring to the table, and that's how women's football grow in Africa. By the way, more participating teams, more visibility for our girls, and more growth for women's football in Africa.
Well, my legend, you will say that, and of course, why not? You be part of the people when we say be part of this storied history. We get the chance now from the Nigeria shift on the side. Okoronkwo, she cuts in. They don't keep her very, very busy since, and she never get chance to do the Lord's work as she normally does. I like that they drag that to the byline. Make sure say she commit herself into a very tight area and force her to do a thing she not they used to. Toronto girl, she's been in the midst of a lot of talk based on say people when we say they get power pass, they put monkey for inside comment section. I wish that they sabi they arrest people, maybe they just give people picking for the nonsense they put online. And now they have a chance now, a square play. I like this square play that they always want to use. But Osinachi Ohale, the general, she's matching Chawinga aura for aura. It's not by age.
As it should be, I told you.
Ogbolo for Ogbolo. As Telma, they won't give her, he block her. As Tabita now, they won't wind up, she block her. This is another set piece advantage. And Malawi now, that then they increase the pressure. The Super Falcons of Nigeria. It can't be like say that Coco, like Ogbolo, when we say you come out for SI fire, you don't come out and put for SI flags. Yet another corner. The corners when they rise past Nigeria, and as it stands right now, Kazere of Mopeye, I believe, now we say get the work to do right there. Our referee of tonight, they give 1 or 2 warning. They give some people may they know what they do, other Shinyamula, may they calm down. Kazere on the right side, this time she whips it in, but what a bit! Can I call that beautiful or rubbish?
Well, I mean, if only that had come on target, it would have gone in. I think she tried to score from the corner kick.
Wow, now get mine do.
I remember somebody did it at the last World Cup. What's her name? The island girl. She plays for Arsenal at that time. I've forgotten her name.
Katie. That goal I want when I do commentary for that match. It be like make I put my shirt like Oshwala.
So it happens.
Arutu corner. As you wipe on me, they bend. No, the quality of the women's football is really rising. The more the girls are just figuring things out. And honestly speaking, it's aura for aura. And I'll tell you that on the side now, Ohale with the pull out, trying to drop it into the central park, and then the old play from Ichejin. They be like say the game they run away from. Actually, that's not Koronkwo. The game they run away from.
It's a Koronkwo.
3 corners.
Yeah, she's actually been trying so hard to get into the game. The person I haven't really seen too much of her is Ihezu. Ihezu seemed to be very silent in this game. I haven't really seen.
Game she was just silent until
exactly. That kind of football.
Until you're right.
Until you just hit the back of the net. But
really player.
I think our girls are struggling. That flow is not there yet. We're making too many mistakes with our passes, and the coordination is not just there yet.
Oh, that's something that Fazili has managed to do. He has broken the flow. I won't say breaking just now. Not sure whether not broken or breaking.
Join.
He has broken the flow.
We understand what
they are not imposing themselves, and right now the dictators for this game happens to be the Scorchers. I mean, they are moving forward. They are getting the ball. They are going for the second ball. The area draws. They are winning it. Even for the corners, they started with no corner, and now they have 3 corners, one more than Super Falcons of Nigeria. It's almost 30 minutes of action, and I'll tell you, I wish you get more crowd for this place, because I mean Malawi deserves to have more people cheering them on. They've been pressing. They are not showing that they are debutants. They are showing that they are supposed to be here. The attacking movements, the creating of chances for the last 10 minutes has mostly come from them. Nigerians are doing more of Dora the Explorer ball, and yet another one goes out, and now we have the 3rd corner for Team Nigeria. We see Esther Okoronkwo winding her waist that way. She has contributed to the Tanzanian game when they used for their last friendly before the tournament. She contributed as she not to do. But tonight we are yet to see her answer present. How difficult it is to maintain, the same kind of form you had the tournament before, even if it's just a few months apart.
It's very difficult. It takes a lot of work, a lot of discipline, a lot of concentration as well. And
not be years when I cannot the ball.
I think it's Ohale.
Now Ohale said,
Ohale.
Now twice Ohale don't get this opportunity.
Yeah.
Ohale don't fall in it. and Ohali don't fall back, and the ball still they bounce like say the grass no balance, and now the cut back. I like that they wanted to cut back. These people, I like una oral, una get mind. Echejine will try to flow them into the area anywhere, everywhere, and Alufundika will be played out of the area, and they have the chance now to play out with Folashade Jamilu, and she manages to get a throw-in. I like the cover and the recovery. That looks like a Kumalo special. Kumalo gets out of the area and then manages to come back. It's the recovery rate for me when the Scorchers of Malawi lose the ball under just inside 18 seconds on the average. My people, then they manage to get the ball. I need to get some of the comments for inside the arrangement, but don't worry, you are still watching a game between Nigeria and the 18th debutant team that will face off against Malawi. 17 matches they don't play against debutants, and truly they've never lost. They've had a draw, they've had 16 wins, and now they have a change in the who manages to draw out a foul. And the referee for tonight does say Oteri, I never give card since, but this girl, Shimkulu, but I want this girl. Now she's Zimu now. That's what get her. I said I give her a cynical foul. That's a cynical foul. She was never going to get to where Jennifer was and do something that was definite. But see a big chance that came from Osinachi Ohale, the header from the crosser from the corner, but went straight into the hands of Sikelo. We have another specialist. It's almost 30 minutes of action. My people say power, power. Thank you. Let's go. Oh yes, say power, power. As we show power for here, the camera they show people from Malawi. Then they block everywhere. Say power. Come on, oh boy, that one the Bible controller was very poor ball. He can't be like say na practice. Let me say the Nigerians they do. This is what happens. Let's continue this agenda. This is what happens when they don't play enough games before tournament. The Japanese try to force the agenda was the agenda. Where are you? You go book another. Right now, the Nigerians don't they claim say that they found them. They go give yellow card.
Of course, it shows. It shows. And another thing is, it's not just about playing friendly. You have to play a similar opponent, right? Knowing this kind of team now, Malawi and Zambia, they have almost the same kind of team. Yes. So what did we do to actually play that kind of opponent getting into the, because that way if they had experienced it during the build-up coming into this tournament, I'm sure they would
be better prepared.
Exactly, better prepared mentally, physically and all of that. But looking at them play now, having this experience for this first game, they are struggling. They are obviously struggling.
And now they are forcing the play from the edge of the box. Well, I think one thing that might work for the Nigerians, and that was an Echejine that tried to force it, by the way, off a free kick that was given to Tosin Demeyin from the match where we say the first person will collect yellow for this match. It's over 30 minutes of action. We are just 10 minutes away, make it 15 minutes away from a first half that would be a very big deal for the Scorchers and their fans, who have been waiting for an opportunity to come into this particular tourney. And when you are holding the Nigerian side, a breakup player now, Alfudika, they get the chance to open pathways now for the Chawinga. But I like the positional marking again from the Super Falcons. They collect the ball, they recycle. They don't decide, say, you know what, more does the recycle ministry. And I believe it just you see with the way what touch, my dear, you need to be more composed on the ball. What a worry.
So that's the problem.
What a worry you.
So that's the problem. The coordination is not there. Too many wrong passes. You know, the contact on the ball is wrong, just like Idamnusi have done now, and it's really not working for them. I think maybe coming back into second half, could Justin Madogu try to fix that. You know, we need to see a more coordinated team, a more coordinated Super Falcons coming back into the second half. We want to see a better, like these are the defending champions, for crying out loud. Well, so they should show that edge they have over this. These are debutants, right? Nobody is writing anybody off, but at least let's see that flow of football, coming from a defending champion. I haven't seen that yet. At all.
It's really lacking. And right now, growing into the game more are the Chief Flames. 1-2 touches and he tries to play the ball away for Okoronkwo. Okoronkwo chases. Unfortunately, without conviction, because there was almost slight chance. If now someone like you that time, you go to everybody enter, but you quack me. Is that not where you do that as a
Of course,
striker?
I go jam you through.
So why should they do dainty football for there? I don't want you to touch me. Like it was looking very Barbie-esque. Like I don't want you to touch me. You need to commit. Right now, the Malawans are trying to commit, and they will say that handball from a toast in the menu looks like a handball. By the way,
It is.
That's a very dangerous thing to have. Okay, now ball to hand. Now maybe what save him. And now God save her for there, because Temwa don't position herself to release. By the way, don't forget, say Temwa, the lady from Kansas City, doing the Lord's work right there. 5 wins for NBC. They don't manage to get this particular team. 2 draws and 3 losses in recent time and trackings. In their last 6 games, they don't get 5 games when NBC they not do well. But the last one when they do well, make sure so they get what they need. And so far so good. They are matching Nigeria, aura for aura. Justin Madugu, he just squeeze. He don't come out. He don't stop to the sit down for inside dugout. He skews the face like my mom when they fry 2 times. This mama dodge. Why she dey dodge? Be like say she don't there.
She dey go
somewhere. This camera can catch people. If you saw what we saw just now, they put the camera in the Malawi side, my people, and then one woman just quickly throw away face.
She's not supposed to be there. She's not supposed to be there.
You don't tell guys say they see.
You know.
Say they see period for back.
Maybe don't go collect work leave. Yes.
When you say they know ever they learn. Do you know that thing that happened just now? It also happened in 2010 for the World Cup. When we say that guy, the romance babe have been waiting. When we say not be wife. When we say TikTok caster.
Yes, yes. And it happened that the guy, the lady is actually his
but that one for court concert
is employee.
That one employee to that. Why people don't like if you are coming to a public place, let your yes be your yes, your no be your no, be a simple person by nature. You know, camera will show you.
Of course.
Which one be that for that they fall under the anointing now? I like that everybody's not doing the dark arts. You know, when the regular classic standard football is not working, start falling under the anointing. Start shouting, start screaming, start making it look like a UFC battle so that people will feel something.
But that was a good approach from Michelle, by the way, because the Malawian players tried to do a quick restart. And,
yes, now.
You know,
so she had to put her body in.
Of course.
That was a cynical foul too. Players are falling up and down. You think it's a Pastor Chris revival service. But I will tell you, the Nigerians are trying to hold their nerve. They want to again. They're trying not to force the play. I don't know if this is a game for the veterans, because honestly speaking, right now, if it's for energy to energy, the youngins are not matching up, and a positional marking I they help so far. Nice chesting. Unfortunately, the chest too heavy. Not be like Diogo Costa own. It's too heavy for this one. And Alozie is playing a bit more narrow than I've seen the girl from Chicago. She not get good feelings about the Shawinga sisters. Every time she they face them, they beat her more. Ijami Lucy with the ball on the right side now. Ijami Lucy trying to beat up a marker. Kumalo don't do on her like white on rice. Ijami Lucy leggy heavy like who carry custard, and she will drop the ball back and looking for support and want to touch again. Jamie Lucy in the middle, she has the chance to release, and a change in unaware, but 1-2 she will release again. Nigeria with the longest time they don't hold the ball for inside the game into the 40th minute, trying to square them into the area. Baba, you go driving now. Now they romance the ball. What do they? I love the positional marking, and I tell you what to release. 1-2 touch a jab, and she will chase.
Did you see that pace?
Oh boy, the pace, she don't say that. They don't get space, so they don't get open it up. But Chiamagan now just they go stretch her hand like Moses when they stretch her hand through the Red Sea to block that pass. The cut back was going to finish us. Tell me about this thing.
This was what I spoke about before. I knew this would happen. I just knew it would happen.
What's going on here?
Temwa on this end, Tabitha on the other end. Don't just allow them space and then cut off the supply. If they cannot cut off those supplies to them,
they cut back now. This time Ijami Lucy gets the ball in the area, but because of plenty defensive work, no exchange in there. No Okoronkwa. Everybody don't go leave. They say don't leave, no transfer, but they don't go leave.
So that's the thing. I spoke about having numbers in the middle. I spoke about having numbers in the opponent's 18 area, right? So it's more than having numbers in there. It's also about the guys bringing in the ball.
Quality.
You know, let it get to somebody. Don't just cross for the sake of crossing in the ball.
Dora the Explorer, that's what has been going on. And it's just the 1-2 wayward touches now that they throw their leg. When you see a Nigerian person or a Nigerian player just trying to throw their leg into the area, like put spanner inside the works, you know, say, oh boy, they don't walk there where they don't feel run again. And for now, that throwing of leg while the Scorchers are trying to square ball into the attacking areas, the dangerous areas of the final third. Desire. So far, you never noticed that the last 5 minutes, the Nigerian defenders not feel the chase again. They just throw a leg. They are exhausted. That's the point. It's 38 minutes of action, and Malawi, they pound the Nigerian side, they return them, they fine-tune them, like say they be their younger sisters right now. A ball on the right side, all the bodies are in. Remember, they don't need to send too many people out there. All they need now to find space, and somebody go press. Chiamaka go think twice before she come outside, and the best goalkeeper, when come to save for inside the Premier League, for inside the women's side, she will be forced to make a save. 38 minutes of action. She is on the floor. The lady in yellow, Chiamaka Nadozie. And oh boy, see the long range effort where they try pull for there. Hey, problem. Some people say now that time will be problem, but the Shimizu, I mean Shimizu shares this thing like Black Panther. You know, say Chiamaka quick think first whether may she stay back.
Of course.
When she got notice that these guys still they come and the defense they still they left-footed. She had to come aside.
At that point, it was the goalkeeper's call, and she made the right decision
Very
by coming out.
decision.
Yeah.
I like the Akanchawa effect when she gets hands of God, quick thinking, quick feet, and the Nigerians will have to have a conversation or two with themselves. Maybe this trial by fire might be the best thing that would happen to them for a tournament like this. Like I mentioned before, Team Nigeria, the Super Falcons, have lost a couple of opening games and ended up winning, by the way. So to lose beginning of March, not be problem. I'm not a jinx,
Yeah, of
but
course.
when you are struggling to even find the back of the net or come to the opponent's area in the last 15 minutes, an opponent that you've not faced before, story though. Right now, everybody don't they talk now. They see them. What did they expect and what did they see?
Not be the same, exactly. So it's looking very tough. It's looking very tough, but then we'll see. We're here for it.
We're here for it.
Yeah.
Well, there's a break, and as it stands, there seems to be a conversation about an advantage to be played to the Scorchers of Malawi, a corner kick in the mix. And notice the number of red shirts that on the outer part of that pitch. It looks like they practice this. I bet they want to cut in swinger, run into the area and do something. Wow. What an anticlimax.
What a waste.
What a waste. I don't want to be a waste. I need to go to the YouTube. Let me see whether somebody predicted that it was going to be draw.
Do you think this our 3-1 prediction will work like this?
At this stage?
With what we're seeing so far.
That 3-1 if you be saying that Nigeria pick collect time. No lie.
But well, even if Nigeria collect no wahala, but it still will not stop.
Not the tournament, the big basketball collector.
It still will not stop them from defending their trophy now.
Well,
in 2018 it happened now.
Well,
we lost our first game against South Africa, but we went on to win it. So
say it again.
With pride.
Pride. Top and circumstance. If easy run out, don't worry you.
Penalty. Come on, referee.
That's an opportunity to get a penalty, but the referee says no.
Is nothing.
Legend Mo, look at me again.
Is there no VAR? Come on, that looks like a penalty.
Okoroko is on the floor. She's holding on to her right thigh. In between players, and she gets into the area.
This is a penalty.
She chests
Come
it.
on.
Well, that's a penalty.
Come on. This is a penalty.
Now Komalo fall on top of her like anointing.
It is a penalty.
Yeah. She reaches it, but she chests the ball. As Komalo did for Komalo throw body on top. That's a penalty. Maybe the gods of football will smile for the Super Falcons of Nigeria. Maybe. As dogs don't set, sun don't they go down for inside the Rabat. We are seeing the night sky, a beautiful skyline.
Come on, call this
not
now.
Penalty.
No way.
They say continue avec. Hey. My legend.
C'est pas possible.
Pas possible. Impossible. Vraiment.
C'est quoi ça?
Is it not pourquoi? You go say quoi ça? Don't worry. Chance there now. Maybe inside the chaos, Nigeria will throw the ball into the area. Go force a save from Sikelo. Sikelo doing the Lord's work. I like say she get everybody, but she dey move quick. And this girl will be say they work for her. She's a defender.
But then that's the thing about our girls. How is it that nobody contested that tackle?
You see, nobody they speak. Maybe now when Oshola they for pitch, now say until they shout where they
that's
say,
the thing.
Nobody they just want to play clean ball.
I don't understand.
You have to activate for yourself.
I remember that those days.
Talk to me.
Those days you never tell. They will always tell us, don't talk to the referee, don't talk to the referee. So I think exactly, it's messed up our mind, and whatever happens on the field, we don't want to complain, we don't want to say anything.
There are some calls that you would want to be
like, I mean,
that go check out now, check here. It's what? Just inside 42 minutes of action and it's blast goals. The Nigerians are trying to come alive in the final minutes of the game. Maybe they have left it slightly a bit too late, but I feel like they needed to see what the others had in store. It's a well balanced game, if you ask me. Quality stuff. If you tell anybody saying that first time somebody they come for inside other places, I mean Gibraltar they play for inside Euros, you know, so they could not give them like 4-0 by now and not be insults.
Yeah. So kudos to this Malawian side. Kudos.
I mean, 1-2 now. A church in they go get chance. She go put ball into the area, open, say bodies go chase. Iyezue on the far left. She will chase, but body on her. Iyezue never even do any clean pass inside this first half.
So now this is where that's my boss.
That's our guy. Why not a smile? Why the excuse face?
September.
Okay, make my the smile. Why go they tell us September? Make it a smile. Make it brother the smile.
They try.
Now the seriousness of the matter, they do like who don't put two short odds for inside this first half, and it is not the cast. They throw it into the area from Nigeria. Alozie, it doesn't connect. Honestly, it's a lot of unforced errors from the Nigerian side, and doesn't give you a chance to want to smile. And that one too. Oh, I mean, one touch is not they release their ball. Logmo Fazili has really fine-tuned quite a thing for the Malawian side. Not what they play with Angola with this one.
Nigeria?
No, Malawi.
Oh, okay.
Their last match when they get their 4-0.
Of course, Ghana.
Ghana rather not be this team.
It was against Ghana.
What did they play? Angola they take qualify. What did they play with this?
Yeah, but, I mean, Nigeria is always a team to beat, and coming head to head against them, you throw in everything you have. What do you have to lose? That you have a point to prove. So it's expected that they will come at Nigeria. I'm not surprised. I'm not. But with Nigeria's experience and everything, I think that experience will come to play at some point in the game, and that's where they will now have an edge over Malawi.
Well. That's what they will pray for. Most times, most teams across Africa have not had the staying power. They never get the what do they call them? What all those guys that take on the royal roots when they want to standardize? Yes. They never end the roots. So they say Nigerian women are follow come. They say most of that teams say they go after they do initial gragra, say that they failed. But the thing that they enjoy now, my people, is that 44 minutes of action and we are seeing the energy is matching up. Nothing has faltered. Chimizu is doing what she's supposed to. Mutalo, fasting Mutalo, this South African game. Kumalo, she's doing what she's supposed to. And a lot of people, when we say no respect the quality of the Malawian team, they don't begin to respect their game now, because honestly speaking, you are matching the Nigerians, 10-time champions, aura for aura. You are making them invisible. Rasheedat Ajibade has not been seen on the ball since the 15th minute of this game. Changing now has a chance to step over 1, step over 2, but bodies will chase, and the ladies in red, see how much quickly they come into their defensive shape again. This time now, from the left to the right, try to find space and runs out of real estate. That's an intelligent tackle right there from Kumalo. Kumalo is a divine player right now. She has pocketed Folashade Jamilusi. She has pocketed Ajibade. She has decided that anything from the right or make it the left from her side, in not the enter.
Yeah, so all those battles 1v1, she's really been the one coming out on top, and kudos to her. She's handled that side of defense very well, and in general the Malawian defense have done exceptionally well so far.
Well, they get the chance now to even get the result when they won from this first half. 3 minutes of added time and a quick counter, almost counter for Nigeria, if not a positional defense from the defender. My Lord have mercy. Nigerians almost opened up by a Chawinga sister. This time the number 10 Temwa. What's popping, baby? Kansas City they ride you.
Yes, as expected. She's really pushing, forcing the Nigerian defense. It's been one corner kick from one corner to another,
This one will be the one when go enter. They get the bodies.
They've really been forcing the Nigerian defense to play to the advantage.
Well, they've been asking questions. Revelations 3:20, another question being posed. They did not pop. This time again, an outswinger. Again,
so
wasted.
That's the thing.
Why?
This is three corner kick wasted. So I think it's something they really need to work on. You can, this kind of set piece, you can actually, use it to your own advantage.
No, but what you have said now, you still with Premier League.
Exactly. How many goals did they score from corner kick? And you can't get this kind of advantage against a solid side like Nigeria, and then you're wasting it. 3 corner kicks wasted just like that.
Well,
so
they show now yet they show.
I think they need to work on it.
Now yet they show say they be debutants because honestly speaking, body on body, one on one, they are pocketing people like what's her face, Okoroko of the Toronto. They make her look very weak in this game. The only time you see Apollo now when they want get a pull-outs, when they want to do free kick, you know they see how they work anything. You not see any creative passes. Ajibade on the floor.
And then even those free kicks, they haven't really connected at all. You know, she's delivered poor balls so far, and they've not gotten their groove. This 45 minutes, I am not impressed. I am not.
But then again, when you talk about 45 minutes, you're not impressed, my sister. Was that not the case for the last the Wafcon that people were like, oh, they won, but you know, they won the first game, but not impressed. I mean, it wasn't so great.
Right. Like, I remember now. True.
But this one, nice to get
coming into the second, and even the game they complained about, I think Nigeria ended up winning 1-0 or 2-0.
Because I know say this guy score, Oswala score.
But there's a thing about this Nigerian side. They function better when they are being criticized, right? Watch now, after this game, I'm sure if it ends like this, they will come under a lot of backlash.
And you know they don't like being insulted.
Exactly. Then that will now fire. It will now fire them up.
Them were don't outwork for Lashade they struggle. They don't collect ball for a leg. China now does how to run out to deceive them to push the ball away. They are in trouble, the Nigerians. They'll float them again. But
that was well dealt with.
The Nigerians had the chance to gather themselves.
Well done, Chairman.
As I see for Lashade, they stumble. He don't jump. See, you just say you get power until you jump the real money.
That one-on-one situation, Chamaka coming out, that really delayed that attack, and it gave our players enough time to trail back to recover. Well done, Chamaka. Kudos.
Well, this has been one of the most entertaining games in the tournament so far. Definitely, for the lack of goals, definitely we still expect something to change. But I'll tell you, Lagos. What people Umuna, I will tell you, what they call people for Morocco. La people of Morocco.
Oh God, that's
La people of Morocco. You get fresh.
Should we this French to go speak and buy plus?
Don't worry you. Parle, what could they talk on? Talk on.
Please, pity our audience. I beg.
If I don't pity this guy, hey, our guys don't gather. I respect their prayer. As the guys in green, they gather, they pray. The guys in red too, they do their Thanksgiving service. Everybody they pray to a God, but the gods of football they get who they go answer. Now the Nigerians I feel like say the exam when we say they face just now, they did a bit less, and if not for the enterprise and the quick thinking of our star girl from Brighton and of Albion, which Chiamaka Nadozie, therefore give us a late minute goal, and it would have been well deserved if you ask me. Halftime right here for Inter Al Madina Stadium, offing and puffing. The Malawi side have a 0-0. Oh, they see the kabash. Nigerians don't run, go inside the dressing room. Malawi still there for pitch the kabash.
Of course, now we need to get back into the dressing room and see what didn't work and try to fix it coming into the second half.
Oh, Nigerian dressing room and drawing board.
If
I had a naira or a kobo still did these days. If I had a dollar, math. If I had a dollar
or sterling
or dinar,
pound sterling,
the one we get to
if I had the money we get Sony.
When it says, if I had a pound sterling for every time a Nigerian said, let's go back to the drawing board, let's visit the what do you call that one where you just saw just now? Drawing board. You're not drawing board, eh?
I don't even know.
You don't forget to get that two things now they talk. Be like politician. Every time when they say they talk about sport, I'll just be like, hey, problem. Voila. But how would you rate the performance of both sides of the divide? Let's start with Malawi. They had some few chances, almost buried some.
Yeah,
managed to block a few chances of the Nigerians.
Yeah, I think so far Malawi they've put up a very solid performance. Very solid.
1 over 10. One being Balasa, 10 being very good.
10 means okay, very good. So I'll score them 8.
8.
Yeah, 8 over 10.
I said 9. The only reason I'm saying 9 because they never score.
8 and 9, they're almost the same.
I lie you. 8 plus deal.
But they've done really well defensively. They've done so well, and they try to dominate that middle, which is very good. And also they've also tried a couple of times to supply those balls to their quick fits up front. They've done that. It's worked for them more than it hasn't worked for them. So very good. I think what they need to work more on is working out, doing something from their corner kicks. And each time corner kick most especially, because each time they get that corner, they always playing a long one. So I think coming back into the second half, maybe their coach needs to do something about it. They should improvise, try short corner kicks, maybe that will work better.
And maybe take shots from long range, just test the
from
result.
corner kick.
Not even corner kick, not set piece, like long range shots. Because
that's what
have chances.
That's what Tabitha tried to do the other time. The one that Osinachi blocked that went into.
It can't just be Tabitha, it can't be Temwa.
Well,
because, I mean,
among all of them in that team, who has the legs to do that?
The lady from Olympic, Leone Feminine.
Exactly, that's Tabby for you. So she does that even with her club side, and it works over time for her. So I think if they give her a chance, she will continue to, try to play her way through and possibly get what she wants for the night. And they've impressed me so far. 8/10, 9/10. Kudos to them. They've done really well. They've put up a very good fight. Kudos.
Well, this is African Reality, and kudos to them. It's halftime right here from where we are, the VIVX Sports Studios, and you are listening to pristine conversation from a legend who's done it before, again and again.
Who's been there, done that?
Oh boy, Tete! Oh, wait, no, maybe you have to work out. Should I pass from? I have to worry you.
I'll be serious. See that trophy.
Oh, I carried it in. Oh,
see that
trophy. Like swap again. Give me a chance. I want to hold my trophy.
This trophy is very beautiful.
They said I go to silver.
What a beauty! What a beauty!
They get lots of
and then the base is marble.
No marble. Oh,
marble. Yes.
They send out special
that's
marble.
That's why it's that heavy.
A marble base.
Yeah.
They get one competition. What we do for Warri that time? The guy when he was giving all the trophy gold. The guy is a seller. We can't go cash out. We catch the idiot for Cemetery Road, bastard.
Then
there's everybody that they give trophy.
Then I don't know. There is this story about the World Cup trophy being stolen.
That World Cup trophy one that they see not be the original one. Oh, buy for Ebano.
Oh well, FIFA go soon arrest you.
But make I tell you that sometimes it's not just about the trophy, it's the pride, it's the showing up for your nation and giving people something to smile about. I mean, with all the light and band A, band B, where we say everything they cast. As they come and see power line, they cast fire. So I know say some people area for this side,
they no go see light. Maybe for another 2 weeks.
So our work is to make sure that you feel good as you should. Please feel free to put in a call no matter where you are, Nigeria to the world, Africa to the world. I know that the CAF didn't set up the broadcast as we all would have expected, but I will tell you that the defending champions, the Robo Puma and me just showed just now.
It's good.
The defending champions.
It's good. It's good. It's good. Bring it home. Bring it home.
The defending champions. I go school. The defending champions are doing the Lord's work, and right now they never even start the work. They command the Lord for their side. Now only the work that they manage.
Don't worry, they will show working. Second half.
Anyway, the number is there 08 or 1 or make a token like those of now when they are abroad. Our WhatsApp number is here. You can reach out to us no matter where you are. Last time I was here, someone reached out to us from Russia, someone from Poland, someone from Kent, and even Canada. Can they use us? They manage yourself for Vancouver. So feel free, Nigeria to the world. +234 813 6197658 as the matter be. Great Nigeria for me, my legend. Before I start, they give people tawai. Great Nigeria, great your guess.
Well.
Not take her 2 times because you know somebody rich as well.
No. Wait, we speak facts here, and from what we've seen so far, Nigeria they've underperformed. Yes, they have underperformed. Maybe 5/10. I will rate them 5/10 because they've struggled. They've struggled to match up the energy against the Malawians. They could not even put 4 or 5 passes together, and there were a lot of wrong passes.
And when you manage to do that, the final touch is always flagrant.
Exactly. A lot of wrong passes, heavy touch on the ball, if a couple from Ejamilusi and Echegini, and then I think there's also lack of communication, in the mix. So there was one time Echegini got the pass from Ejamilusi or someone. There was no communication.
They were throwing ball to press when they back press.
Exactly.
They walk up position myself. You the trouble.
Some of all those stuff, I'm not really impressed. And then those crossing balls, Michel Alozie on the other side have crossed in a couple of times, but there was really no target. She just, I think she would just cross in the ball and without targeting somebody. Ajibade the same time. A couple of times Okoronkwo have also done that as well. So I think they need to have a target when they want to cross that ball. Try to do it a bit less under pressure. Pick out your man, and also let's have more numbers in the box. Like I said it earlier, let's have more numbers in the box when those crosses are coming, and let's not just run into the box, but make sure there is contact on the ball and all of that. So apart from that, so far the defense have been very solid. Kudos to the likes of Demehi, Shukurat have also done very well. Although under pressure, there are a lot of under pressure. That's why they've considered that much number of corner kicks as well. But kudos to them so far. They've not conceded. The goalkeeper also, Chamaka, reading the game and trying to play as a sweeper as well. Behind the defense, because those guys with quick feet, once they outrun the whole back line,
bro,
she's the next person.
Bro,
and we saw one last attacking occasion from the Malawians where Chamaka dealt with that.
They've been doing TRG football, giving us testing the microphone.
But apart from that, I think Coach Justin need to make some substitutions. I don't know how he will try to turn this around, but maybe we need to see the likes of
Uche Nakano,
maybe Uche Nakano to bring flair. Because Gift Monday is also a very good option.
Now, we need Abina, ginger, and power and pace.
We need someone that can improvise. We need that that brilliance, that moment of brilliance. Somebody that can actually drive the ball, because right now these guys are not allowing us, put 2-3 passes together. So maybe somebody that can make that decision, drive the ball, and give us that moment of brilliance. I think Gift Monday can do that for us. And then I think we need Deborah. At some point, we need Deborah in the mix as well.
It's a physical game, though. She tries
exactly.
Especially when she's focused.
Her physicality will actually come to play in this kind of game. And let's hope she doesn't get a red card in
Let's
doing
not
that.
do that. I thought about it too, but I didn't want to say it.
But she's one player.
I don't want to jinx you, my love.
But she's one player that
she always go for things.
Exactly.
Yeah, she always go for things.
So let's see how Coach Madugu will, try to turn this one around and see who comes on and possibly give us the breakthrough.
Well, my people, I'll tell you, that's a long one from the captain who has done things, the striker who has done things. This is a different kind of entity, and someone who has played against people like Namibia, someone that's played against people like Botswana. You play Botswana now, you play like 5 Kosafa teams in your era. So this is
and even in 2014, our very first encounter with Malawi, it was also a Nations Cup qualifier. We played a 2-leg game.
Different entity then.
Yeah. Of course, true.
What changed from that time? The most you've seen, what's the big thing that changed from when you played them in 2014 in the qualifiers and what you're seeing now? Because the chickens have come up to roast, so this will not be egg again. It's not a full roaster.
Then there are still a couple of players that are currently in this squad now that were there. Osinachi was there. I think it's just only Francisco Dega as well, if I'm not mistaken. Well, not much haven't really changed. But the growth of women's football, it's not rapid. To be totally honest, it's not. So
this look like banga. When I don't reach, everything comes.
But then.
So for the Malawian side, what changed past from what you see then and when you play? Because that was where I was going.
I think. They have also over the years they've invested so much in women's football, trying to play at the highest level, and they've gotten results when they won the COSAFA. That's
2023.
Exactly. That was big. And then now they have players playing outside the country,
and big clubs.
A good number of them.
Even in Africa, see the girl from TP Mazembe won't take. Rose won't finish us just now. Rose, warn yourself. We're not follow you. They drag boyfriend. We may take time. Don't worry you.
So football.
You almost want to drag people polo sir. No. Baba will complain. Why that midfield? They just close everywhere now.
It's good now. Good. They had a game plan.
If not say that Nigeria for sweeping where to talk about.
Seriously, they had a game plan. They stick with it, and it's worked for them so far.
Oh, so fantastic. This is the quality we're talking about. This is why we get cry. Say the senior man Mosepe. We feel like if in case you don't want to talk about it, I feel like me. Where is well?
Bring it on. Let's talk about
it. Make a tell now. Now they try.
That's what we do. We talk.
This is what we are here for. I pay to talk. I'm working. See, when I not try you. See this quality ball. Do you know what the fans for they enjoy when we say as they knock the ball? Especially you see their Malawi fans. Now, come let's say they even plenty bars in Nigerian fans at the stadium.
Totally.
And if you see the way body they switch them, the more their team they grow enter the game. Now so you go they see their body go they shake, body go they sweet them. You they see that you don't know say their dance they sweet. Each one go they
Shows.
I go they see. I know they do. I don't tell me rich I don't go that. If you give me small shakings, I'm going to show working. Anyway, we're going to try it to you. We would really love to hear from you. I don't know if anybody predicted a 0-0 finale, but in case you've not, once we start the second half, you have your opportunity. Once second half starts, it is done. C'est fini. Finito. We're not do anything. So the number to call is 081-361-97658. That's the number. Nigeria versus Malawi. The Malawi side, when we say we never really too savvy like that, but they show working now, they show us I be. The Malawi side, when they face a team, when we say get 3 players, I be 2 players, big players, when we say finish work for the final, the Sikelo, they bounce back. Kosafa champions, as you know from 2023. People when we say one of the sisters say don't when we say finish work for inside this Zanga. Now scored the first goal for Malawi babes for inside Champions League. Even their men never scored Champions League goal, you know. But you start win that game, he don't score Champions League. Historic stuff. So you know that it's not a political appointment.
True.
The girl went through the rank. He did just S1, just S2. I can't believe we talked through this halftime. My goodness. Our Nigerian girls now they squeeze face so they don't got that second half one start to. You see them. Ears where I don't they shine like Momo when they fry 2 times stiff man touchlights. If you don't they see them
girls are not smiling.
They are not smiling.
At
What
all.
does that mean when you see a look like this for the Super Falcons, my people? What do you mean, my sister?
You know, Malawi go die today.
They
go die.
No, they give me your legend, not the white my lulu.
Don't worry. You know, remember as it happened last edition.
Oh boy, I watched the final again. I thought they said, now maybe that but Malawi they don't they kabash again. And they fear when team they kabash when Sabi play. Anything when Sabi they play and the cause Sabi they kabash on top. If they be like saying that they go help pass. Who they kabash for our square? They better start speaking in Togo.
Don't worry, nothing there.
Make speaking pass on
our kabashing now for field. Yeah, don't worry. We'll go display normally.
Well. I will see a few white boys coming through. They be our Ankara. You go no say one Nigerian get not cobalize.
I swear.
See where they happy. Whoa. A beautiful stadium right there because they don't zag. They can't on the full. Now they don't on the full light for the stadium. Welcome to the people of God and people of sports. The game has kicked off again. The second half to take us going. I'm expecting to get calls from you. You know, some they like the two one together. I see a few of them when we say they born on that data, they follow us. Titik Mangolo, that they follow us. We enjoy you. This is VIVXSPORTS. My name is Chief Swallowrogo, one the Energy Chief. On this particular occasion, the pleasure and the privilege to rock commentaries. If you want to call them that, live touch. If you want to call them that, tete a tete. What they call down for top or fresh?
Tete a tete.
Tete a tete. So na tete, not be tete. Hey,
tete.
So woman to the word. Well, tete-a-tete. Right now, not be talking time again. Action and of course, a woman of action. When Sabi late goal satisfaction for the country of Nigeria. She don't do one before. She don't do one again. Desire Paraluzi. What do you say? Hey, they are coming at us again.
We're here.
Hey, Desire. You sure said this girl with you?
Don't worry, they will come through.
I've seen Chiamaka Nadozie in unusual positions I don't see her normally. I don't like seeing my goalkeeper doing all those.
She's playing as our last defender now.
Hey, problem. They don't force Nigeria to pack everybody. They use us attack to attack, defense to defend. Let me see what some of them are. So my producer, do I have people on my Facebook? Try go to my Facebook. Are we activating there? Just YouTube, okay, YouTube family, shout out to you. I just see some of you too when they work out for some places. The subway place, I cite you. Underdogs, I cite you. What's your face again? Prince Chacha, I cite you. Some people they vex from inside this side. They say the Nigerian ladies never give them reason to smile. My brother, relax.
Relax, chill.
Not be super egos be this. Super Falcons sometimes
they always deliver now. My girls would deliver.
Man, not talk anything. No. They've never lost to a debutant team.
Never.
That's something. But now one time, now be say Stammer Papa name Broco clock is right twice a day, and that's why Tabitha and Chemwa, his sisters, they shine again. Those two they don't create like 4 major opportunities for the first half. Nigeria no managed to even clear one.
True.
That's a problem, sis.
It is a problem. I knew there would be a threat. I knew, no doubt.
So these are girls I've played alongside in the same team, both of them at the same time. I know the kind of threats they pose to opponents, so I just knew they are going to disturb this Nigerian side today, and they've not proven me wrong.
Well, some of them are done the talk for inside the comment section, for inside YouTube, for VIVXSPORTS. Shout out to you, chance for the Nigerians to cross into the area.
So you see, this was what I spoke about.
Talk to me.
This was what I spoke about.
A drive from Rashida Kajibadi on the right.
Yes, they are still making the same mistake. You cannot have that kind of opportunity up there in the opponent's half,
and you don't
then
set something quality for delivery. When you consider the level of quality from the Nigerian a breakup play from Ichejine, and again Iyezue, the ball is repelled, but she manages to get it away, and now they have to force a flow. Okoronkwo shifted to the far byline. And now the guys to carry the ball coming again. They pull out into the center of the park, or center of that 18, edge of the box. Hold up play. And they go scram into the area, but the ball go there big time, and Sikelo go gather again, like we talked before. Good show from Jamilusi, managed to hold that ball and guide them.
Yeah, that's a good effort.
Where we pass who they chase her.
That's a good effort.
It's more difficult if you shot and the person will say the defender when they go for you. It's difficult to hold ball now.
On aerial duels or
aerial duels and stuff. They don't cross ball into the area. Oh, she would do. She don't cross the ball and she Amaka just go gather up quick.
Guys, man, don't give me high BP.
Actually, that's Komalo. Don't they look very active there? Actually, that was Kazere Ruth. Ruth. The girl when they play from Tipi Mazembe be a hustle. I like to see local girls when they shine.
Of course.
We don't see local girls shine from as far for Morocco.
Of course.
Yeah. And that girl when caused trouble that last time, that girl when they Kulu. Sakani Abina, what they call her. When scored that goal now, that sweet goal, cross and node. Oh, Sakina was very local girl.
Okay, the Morocco game.
The chase. At least she keeps chasing. That's something we appreciate from the girl that has roots from what do they call that? Their club. When said they play for that former Zimbabwe side that time.
Robo.
Not be Robo. She first started for this other place before she can go Robo. Jamilusi. The first substitution for the day will come in and Sabina will fall in. It looks like Selamem shows. Nguluwe na go fall out. Nguluwe don't work for that midfield where they don't start they see opening. They say no, they don't want an attacking option. They carry come. They go bring Tom na tall babe, Tom na legged babe, Tom get pace, and Tom sabi go for ball head to head. They're not ready for the Nigerians. They go scram inside the area. Oh! Why did they readjust themselves? Then Shinyamula and then Shizumu. The Nigerians almost knocked something in. That's what they need to do. Why be say people never concentrate and they want to now that they go aura for aura. Offside. It look like baby na offside.
Offside.
That na offside now.
Clean one.
Mama, now they see offside.
That was an easy call.
Isha Winger when they calm down, but she don't already test the net.
Of course.
And even though I see two characters.
They just allowed her finish the play.
Finish so you can know what it feels like to bust the net. And she don't test them.
Did you see how she did that?
Guess now. she let the ball roll and then whip. She let the ball roll into where she won't make it deep before she whip and she not touch them.
But really, they are such a delight to watch.
I think
great talent, great strikers.
No. I was just trying to say that we are all better for having this kind of quality team coming into the Wafcon.
Yes.
Even if they beat the Nigerians, even as a Nigerian, you have to applaud the quality of football that they are dropping in.
True. Totally.
My God, like where have you been all my life? Where have you been?
I like the fact that Wafcon have grown so much that it's no longer a walk in the park for the likes of Nigeria. You know, so you have to work for. If you want it, work for it. Just like what happened in the final. I keep making reference to that game.
That game, right? Game.
Nigeria, they worked their way to make sure they won it. It was not easy. It's not a walk in the park anymore. So this is what I like about Wafcon in recent years. So good. Look at South Africa losing.
The midfield battle is balancing.
Losing to Tanzania yesterday. So who would have thought?
And now it be like say Nigeria now be safe be another big game.
So that's the beauty of it. I like it. I like the competitiveness. I like what all these debutants, all these underdogs are bringing to the table, and they're matching the big guns aura for aura, which is good.
Aura for aura. Right now, over the head, they're trying to get the advantage. Another squared ball out, and they throw in an unforced error, but it doesn't matter. They'll rather get those balls out of the areas and out of the legs of ladies like Chimezie Ezwe, who is a goal poacher, as you particularly know. Fidelis Basi from inside our YouTube says it's high time that the NFF relieve the current coach of the Super Falcons. Not the Falcons, my brother, the Falcons. He said the team lived the last edition, but not that the coach was good, but because the Nigerian team possessed talented players. Now Wafcon now, you people say you want longevity and stability. If it's not broke, why are you fixing it? So who do you want to come and carry now as any this season? Nigeria gets no. Now MIS won't buy. No now. Oh, they don't drag polo. They don't do Nigeria. They don't show their shege tire. She means they don't. They go collect the second yellow and the first yellow for Nigeria again.
Okay.
The second yellow and the first yellow for Team Nigeria goes to Jennifer Onyechi Echegini. Echegini. What they call her Echegini? Now the other babe I call
you know one Echegini before now.
You don't imprint. It just be like when you say you see noodles. If you don't see that first one, no one call
talking about Echegini. Fine. God rest her soul. That's another prolific striker Nigeria produced.
Go Pasha.
Oh my goodness.
Instinctive.
Complete striker, both left and right. Oh my goodness. I used to model her. I was opportune to play alongside her in Bielsa.
Wow.
Yeah. So then I was watching her on TV representing Nigeria and all of that. And then when I moved to Bielsa Queens, she was my teammate. I was living.
Mad.
A complete striker. Like, she have the same strength on her left and right. You can't tell her dominant foot. She was that good.
As you talk, Komalo, who sent you that message?
Oh my goodness.
You don't know that you are good. With the talk of striker, when we say good, Komalo just get opportunity to get a free kick.
That was way over the bar.
Like, what over ambitious? What is the over ambitiousness is that?
Exactly. There was no threat.
You are not in fire, charging it. Oh, yourself. What will you? Well, the game is still settling. It's the first 10 minutes of it, and the Nigerian side, they are really stuttering after the initial 5 minutes of grab. Koronkwo just turned and gets a foul. It looks like it might be a yellow because she did turn. Rashida had not done the advocate. But like saying now, God don't tell her, say my sister they talk for your guest.
Exactly.
They talk.
And she needs to. That's a yellow card. It's a questionable offense.
Yeah, yellow. Yes. Tackle, a second yellow. Everybody calms down, tranquilo.
Yeah.
We saw a few red cards in the first days of the game.
Yeah, because once they start cautioning them like this, I think they will calm down on the physicality.
Tranquilo.
Well done, Esther. Esther has been the person or the one player in that forward that is actually doing the most. She's trying everything she could to break the Malawian defense, and I applaud her for that. Kudos. If every other player in that offensive front can give the same energy she's giving, I think it will be very easy to break this Malawian defense.
Well, I think that's really a niche observation, because for her what she gives is also what she doesn't give away as well. Folashade has been pressing, but she gives away on first errors.
Yeah, exactly.
So that doesn't make it like this girl they try, because you can see how they lose way too much balls.
True.
Making too many
those heavy
mistakes.
touches.
Oh, that's a nice collection, and they get the chance, Nigeria, not to punish. Spread into the area, really, and then a set positional defense, and it looks like it's an offside already. But that's something you want to see from the Nigerian side more.
Yeah.
And in a position you don't see Blessing Demey. She was the one who was squaring that ball in the attacking area. Yeah. So now they do what the allos are supposed to do normally.
Yeah,
is that not a problem?
Well, the reason she's in that position is because there was a free kick.
Yeah.
So, but kudos to her, trying to.
I think she just said she get that quality fan. I didn't know she could do that in that. No, I'm so used to. This Nigerian team. We're so used to. Now, what do we tackle?
Yeah. Okay, Tony and
Uche. Double substitution.
Yeah, good.
So Uche Nakano is coming in. It looks like he is like for like. Mona they spray years when them well all day for the back end. Who's gonna be Jesus?
Okay.
Mona they one on herself.
What see for Tony?
Ijamlisi is out.
Yes.
Tony Payne is in.
Yes.
What would the girl who just made her way to a new club bring that Ijamlisi didn't have? Talk to me about this.
So the thing about Tony is she's more of a defensive-minded player than she's an attacking player. So I think
she scored for Djibouti.
I mean, defenders, they can score, right?
When she did Sevilla, she scored with her like that.
Defenders can score, but playing alongside her, I saw those qualities. She's one player that can help defensively as well as contribute offensively. So she brings
that dual quality.
Into the team.
What I worry for is whether she can match pace for pace. The energy.
No, she's quite pacey. To a reasonable extent. Yes.
As long as she don't open her out. Hey, glancing at her, don't go give free pass, true ball. The man has to put her body in the line and hold up the place. And now they are still forcing the play and into the area and double defensive from what did they call her? Ohale. And they don't go push our girl. Uche Nakanu don't give her first walk for ya. You don't say the man they say boss.
Of course. I knew before the kickoff. I told you the man will play a very vital role in that defense, because I told you Malawi and Zambia, they play the same kind of football. That Zambian game, last Nations Cup, you saw what Demey did with Banda.
Yes,
exactly.
Actually,
I expect her to replicate the same performance here today, and she's done absolutely that.
She's been bundling forward. Sometimes the flashiest people are always not the ones up front. The ones that are not the ones doing the work. And that's one thing that the man does. She does the dirty job, just
she
like
does.
so much that you don't realize
coverage, defensive coverage.
Until when she not cover, and now you will not say, we don't enter. Now double up now, and I like that the Malawans respect that Nigerians will come at them at this stage of the game. Nigeria has the onus on them to take the game away, and now they are coming out end-to-end stuff. As you block me, I block you, but the referee will say, no. You have to pause here, pause. I see something I don't like. It's a contact sport for football, but you throw your body too much and you're trying to look at who's the culprit for this. And it's a very delightful position if you were someone that was very good at set piece free kick, because that's a position that really looks nice. But the yellow card is being brought out. And while the yellow card is in the hand of the referee, we see... I'm trying to get the number for the player. Let me be sure. I hope it's not a Chawinga. It's a Chawinga.
It looks like
it's a Tabita.
It looks like Tabita.
Yes.
Good for us.
No, don't do that. If you want to beat somebody, let everybody be beating well, square
for
and
the
well.
Super Falcons.
I beg you, no, it's not good.
They
need to happen now. They go say if they beat us, now they go say Tabita not they beat us. If we beat them, now they go say we beat them. Tabita not they. A yellow card in the mix and tossing the main.
For what?
She's bleeding her case. Rashida Tajibadi, a captain, and Ohale, they say, oh boy, me I'm not dead, not supposed to give the man that card. We need to see the replay for this matter, because I did not see. Did you? Were you there? Where were you?
I have no clue what just happened.
Same to me too.
We need to understand
the flow of what played out, because it looks like Tabitha on the floor, and it looks like the culprit that is going to be held responsible for this. It's probably going to be the girl from Abeokuta or Ogun State with the roots, the chief, blessing the May. The fans are still waiting to get something positive to shout about. Ohale still continues to plead the case, but in my experience, when the referee don't bring that card, nothing they happen, no. Keep predicting, Sean. I saw some people they talk, but I go tell them, I say your prediction don't finish. If you not talk and I not talk, Frisky K say 3-1. Hey God,
this is our 3-1. It's not 3-1, you know.
Oh boy, 1 hour of action.
I will never even see half.
My sister, now
never see half goal.
Now they won't give us
bitters. Hope for another 4 goals. It's all right.
Not before Brazilians say now 60 seconds you need. All you need now 60 seconds. 2 seconds everywhere.
True, everywhere go boss.
What they worry you? Not what is Zambia. Do not be made the score 6-0.
I swear.
Oh boy, that
was a demolition.
Total finishing. Excuse me, there's a free kick to be played, and the ladies in red are poised on it. You notice that when it comes to their attack, not only very few numbers that they put for front, because they trust the numbers when they get for attacks, so they can make something happen. Most of the bodies are at the back, and 2 ladies up front with a field of Ugu green ladies, Nigerians. That's almost like 9 Nigerians on the edge of the box with 2 there. They go direct into the hand straight of Chiamaka. Come, Malawi will already be debutants. You don't know there. Tell me how they work with you. You don't know them there. Africa number 1. You just spin the ball say don't even get better power. Why she don't go gather like small picking?
No understand.
You don't know they there. I don't want to insult anybody, but when they play this game with respect. They square ball into the area now. Nigeria have the chance to punch it. Go square out, and
Michelle,
how was there the scientists could not scientifically divide the Red Sea?
But
She
that,
came
that was a difficult
close.
ball. That was a difficult ball. Kudos to her though for making contact with it. It's a difficult ball. The ball is almost too close to her. I think she even kicked it with her shin. Yeah. She didn't make good contact with the ball, but kudos anyways.
But that's a fantastic run from the girl, Uchenna Kanu.
Something promising.
Yeah, very promising from their back girl. Yes, indeed. Now, first time back, she cried when that time they're not carrying him and the gift. Now, the people when they're not carrying for the last bash, the guests will show working.
I think Monday should come on too.
Monday should come on. Who will fall out if she come out?
Maybe. I don't know. Between Ajibade and Echegini.
I think Ajibade should fall out.
Yeah.
But Echegini is on the yellow, so you know what? Echegini should fall out because you don't want to be on the yellow against the side, especially towards the ending. Nigeria has about 4 shots on target. Is that 4 shots on target? Malawi has like 3 shots on target. And so far, Michelle Aluzi, she's out of her hair. She had the closest chance we've had in the second half so far. I guess throughout the game because that was it looked like half a chance, but we don't see people on arrival they hit. That's how Mbani scored for South Africa to restore parity before Tanzania just finish work, clear them, come out. 1-2 now.
86 minutes.
86 minutes.
Right, I think so.
I think this Uchenna Kanu being on this side, I'm trying to see, she's giving Arif Ndika and her girls a run for their money. She's looking pretty exciting on that left, and now Okoroko will come closer to her.
It's good. I'm glad.
And now Uchenna will get the chance, but she don't touch the ball. It's slightly too
I'm glad she's bringing that into the team. At least she needs to. I think she needs to cement her place in the Super Falcons side because. I mean, she's
doing before. She don't do it before now.
Of course, she's doing well for her club side, and somebody like her, a player of her caliber and her talent, she needs to have, a starting position in the Super Falcons side.
At least to be known for something, because you may not be able to play every time, just like what do they call them, Chloe Kelly and the rest for inside their national team for America. But when you need certain things, you know when to call Rafinha that time. You know when to call certain persons for certain things.
Yeah, and then they will deliver each time you call upon them.
So you just have to be a specialist for certain things.
Sure.
And that's where the ladies for the Super Falcons need today. Well, I want to hear somebody. Anybody, no matter where you are, send us a WhatsApp, send us a call. Super Falcons, they play 08136197658. Even if they watch out for TV and they listen to us on YouTube just for the audio vibes, reach out to us, reach out and Tesh. Now the first meeting between Nigeria and Malawi for inside the Women African Cup of Nations, as you know, and Nigeria has a team's match against the debutants, as you know, and right now over an hour done and sorted, 80 minutes of action. I mean, that's 0-0, nothing to connect anything. Now only once Nigeria don't draw with a debutant and they go force the ball into the area and Chiamaka go escort the thing like new bride. Without Lozie telling her, dear, 10-1 and I'm there on the floor. The 2 sisters from captain to vice captain. 10-1 ahead of box and she did for flam. Not like where she take follow.
Oh.
Not the fall up and down for them like that.
I don't think there's anything there. Football is a contact game. She tried to run in between 2 defenders, and I mean, it's only normal that you meet.
It's myself. I don't understand. This girl a bad girl.
It all comes with. Oh wow, there's something there. There's something there. I think there was a kick.
Now because the leg contact the ball first.
I think she kicked her abdomen.
Yeah. She kicked the ball, but the residue of the leg hits the abdomen.
No, Igbo you speak.
Oh, Igbo, I think they don't say that I go school now. They pay for the school. Hey, worry you. Now me write my exam, they don't write it for me.
Chief.
Worry you, my dear, look at tell now. They need to come out and change you. That aside, they go uka wewe.
Yeah, I think Echegini needs to come off.
Echegini, what is they call Echegini? Hey,
it's fine. We understand. Understand.
Nigeria is still 0. Malawi is still 0. Is this what you expected when you bought the tickets?
No. This one at breakfast, they serve me like this.
Only able to turn by turn. Another Nigerian on the floor looks like a Timei special. This one, wow. It's actually a Koro. Hey, this is not a good sign.
Is that star? Our star player.
Star girl. She said they match me, make una check and well, check here. We are seeing the match.
This is a foul.
That's a foul. That's a yellow.
Why is this referee behaving like this?
This referee never do a work well for this match.
She's a twin, by the way.
Actually.
Both herself and her twin, they are both referees.
What I want to say, they go do that when those 2 guys do us for Man U. Fabio and the brother.
Okay.
When we say
Raphael and Fabio.
yeah, guys. Oh, but right now, who they feed the party? Nigerian fans and they squeeze face. You go, no, don't put money for. I won't call the bet company name before I no go call her.
No call.
Why could I not put in a rent money and school fees money for inside this thing? No, bread responsibly. Because the Nigerians are not smiling. It's only the Malawian ones that are like, you will not say that the nice.
They should be proud of themselves.
Over proud. See fine boys, they carry their fine bills, they come work. And Nigerian boys still they carry different man no go talk.
You know, our boys they show working.
They show working now. Now be the big global ambassadors to Nigerian men.
That's so.
Because every time they show,
they represent.
I'm not go surprised say this one said na Nigerian roots, another color not in here. Like Nigeria just they import different color of people as they move. But the Malawian twins, the Malawian fans, they are all having a great time right there. I will tell you this: the ups are disgusting. Some people say the fact that Nigeria they play for Rabat, say not be good sign. Say because last time they were playing more in Casablanca, so possible opponents up front, Morocco, didn't get the chance to see a lot of their in-workings and inroads, but now they are giving them the best training facilities. They are training at ASFA, for instance. That's the next best training facility compared to the Royal Moroccan, academy place where we say the resort where we say the national team the day. Nigeria has the second best, if you ask me, training centers compared to the last time when we say like in a short time. Oh, the balls don't mix, and now they get the chance Nigerians to punish. And this looks like Kano. She go look up front. She go look for anybody when go inside the area. She drags and she squares it into the center, and the header, but the header slow, and she cannot go down slow motion. She go cash out. This is not the first time we go see Rashida Tajuba. What a nice thing to see.
Well done. Kudos to Uchenna for bringing in that cross, and well done Rashida for being in that position at that time. So this is what I've always campaigned about. Ooh. Good crosses. Let it come to somebody, and we've seen it so far, and we've made one shot on target. Well. So more of it. Well done Uchenna.
Oh, but the pressure they mount is shaking in the area.
This is good.
Looks really good. Oh, that's actually Tony Payne.
So we've seen what they've brought into the team so far.
Somebody say power.
We're feeling Uchenna's presence. We're feeling Tony's presence.
Power.
Positive substitution.
Oh, see, talk again. Say what?
Positive substitution.
See, those of them when they chat, sometimes they want to go the yab coach. Sometimes when they calm down, when they let people they cook. He never get enough of this. I go see advocate again. If I never get enough opportunity to test my microphone, you cannot tell me that I should sing like TV that Kolo when we say time speaker rise and shine. I go sound like See my girl, Benfica, when not come out, she just come out by the way.
Do we know where she's going yet?
She never announced and she's keeping it close. Normally when they say bye-bye to the club, they always announce that this is the next
after
club.
6 years?
After 6 years old. A serial winner with them, by the way. Christy Uchebe, the girl from Kaduna, who speaks multiple languages, but the language she speaks for the national team and midfield in general when she needs to be. And right now, the Nigerians are still 0-0. The clutch play, the older play, not the walk. And right now, Tabita facing off Chukura to Ladipo from FC Robo and now to Roma, the best defender in Roma the last season, past a first season, alongside that girl, Rinsola Babajide. Rinsola will never see her yet. Over the head pass and it don't click, but positional marking again from Blessing the May coming up clutch, and now she gets the chance to carry, puts the ball into the area. My sister now 1-2 buckle my shoe, 3-4 again, and they find where they go serve. And all the good things for Nigeria, they come on the attacking from the far left, looking like Uchenna Kanu. Really, it's a fantastic addition. Really, maybe we need a Monday gift to apply pressure on the other side. So it's pressure, and that thing when we say this girl do for Ejebo, when we say people they spread themselves far, they come observe the gap, and then Pain will just give them power. I guess a bit tower normally.
Yeah, I totally agree. I think Rashidat should come off for Monday gift, or better still, Echegene comes off. Rashidat now plays plays right behind the central striker, and then have gift play from the far end of the field.
Ooh.
That way, with the pressure that Gift is going to bring from the right side, Uche Nakalo from the left side, I think we'll have more pressure going.
Do you see what's happening in the midfield? Tony Payne in the midfield is actually a miracle worker. My girl squared the ball, the offside. If not, if I carry the ball back to Kanu. Suddenly now, Koroko is not going up front.
Yeah.
The thing we didn't see before, the addition of Tony Payne. And yet somebody go tell me, say, experience not the work. What they worry you? I like my experience getting enough bites. And so far, the experience and the bite, hardly they do, what do they call them? From this early look with Tony Payne they do is making me feel good like I should. Right now, don't forget, and only Tunisia for 2008 edition before your tenure. Now we say Nigeria play when we say be debutant, when we say they not score. It was a goalless opening, and maybe Thunder might strike twice in 72 minutes of action. Please, Mr. Producer, can somebody call me? Anybody? I want to see what's going on. Let me get on the YouTube. Let me see what some of you all be saying. You are still on VIVX. Please like and subscribe. The economy of the fans. We'll try to do this one for us. Make sure say we get commentaries and talk when feel like home. As you know, no matter where you did, like Titik Bangolo, we follow you. So like, subscribe, and support the movement. Nice clutch defending from Mitchell Alozie, but nobody did there. And Lou Feridika go try to wind that ball into the 18. She does. Temwa they decide whether she want for yes or no. When they decide when you for referee say nothing there. The Meyi does a waka like up like true butter. She they caught. I like the Meyi aura when she they move. They give me this company kind vibes. Igbaga. Undisturbed, unperturbed. And Nigeria now from left to right. Now the first time we see this movement for inside the game. And this now what they talk desire.
No.
For the front, Papa's ball.
No, I think it's about time Rash comes off, man. She's killing the game.
Hey, they don't get the counter chance, Chiamaka go chase, and they don't open. It's a goal from the Malawians.
You know where this
against the run of play, they collect the ball from Rashida Tajibade from the far right, and Temwa Shawinga go announce to the world, say Malawi there, 74 minutes of action, and the Scorchers don't bond the defending champions. The Nigerians looked like they had it in hand, and the love of Fazili, love me Jaja, love me tender. Then they shake, they said they pick this Aladi Golo. They say me they disallow more, but then one also make you celebrate well. My coach, my captain, my striker.
It's a good now. Goal. She's on. So that ball, looking at where that ball got spoiled from Rashidat, you have a midfield player right in front of you.
Pass him.
The easiest way to get past that defending player is to give your midfield player and then run into space. They will give it back to you. Why are you trying to struggle?
1-2. You are playing the heavy things. You are playing the things that's not supposed to.
Play easy football.
But look at the quality of goal from Temwa Chawinga. She opens her account, and everybody going.
She's fast. I just knew one touch. Just move it into space and then run behind Chiamaka and bury it in.
Oh, Rashida Tajibade.
They're still checking.
They still check here. Rashida, the face don't be like Mama when they
seriously, she messed up big time.
The captain don't want to be the kind person. First of all, nothing happened for Deo. Temwa, there was a touch on the shoulder. By the time she was going down, there was no touch at all. Like, blessing, Dustin May had already left her already, and by the time when we said that they move on, it was already moved on. And right now we are looking at things like that. Right now the referees having conversations with our back end staff, and the decision has been given. Is a fantastic goal.
It's a goal,
and the Nigerians have themselves to blame for this. Now the first goal from the 3 when we said they go get 3-1.
See, I was just complaining about that play from Ajibade, and then it resulted into a goal.
Well, Temwa Chawinga, a first Wafcon, and she has already drawn blood and a major scalp of the head of the Super Falcons. Nigeria na Kondo right now, and Malawi na one. If you be say pain, you make you shout power. Changing it, they won't release the team now. Make that see whether if you get counter into the area and hold up play from Kanu. Kanu one touch to go enter the area. Still hold up play. Still they come and double marking.
These guys are they are marking like cockroach.
They will defend you. They are gathering like ants to sugar. And right now, Nashinkimu Shinkele Shizimu. Now say they carry the ball. They want one model. They come out.
How do Nigeria bounce back from this?
Wow, this is a well drilled side. This is something I like to see. You see, a dark horse is always a major threat, and the VAR like they rule the ruler well. And when they rule the ruler, like say Alozie play, Temwa on side. Yeah. This is what happens when you play a side that knows how to play well. Not be the one they fear you because they get traumatized. This one they don't know you, they not fear you. they don't have history with you as a bad boyfriend or girlfriend. Now that they meet you, so anything when you do, you are still a fresher to them. And this shock factor has been helping the Malawians. 77 minutes of action and everybody they shake body. Malawi is here for the party. Well, Fidelis Bassi, all the para still. They say the Super Falcons that they play without formation. They don't get pattern for inside this game. Oh, this is where people go call the shot. Oh yeah, change. I know they pass over, make the change push. VIVXSPORTS, I will tell you, I say those of you that got the predictions correctly, feel free to start brandamine and shaking your waist. Those of you that didn't get it at all, well, chance today for you to get a joy or two out of this one.
Nobody go get this prediction, no.
It's not good to allow people. Except the Nigerians when love South Africa.
Except you're from Malawi.
See your life aside.
I should say Malawi said no go believe this scoreline.
Actually, most of the people I went through their media before I came, and they were saying that it was going to be most likely a draw. Okay, draw. Osmo, he said, oh boy, they feel Anna Belmoke, I see you. Osmo again, the one that has roots or flags from Gemini, they see for that. They see V, they see a few of Onasha. This is the VIVXSPORTS. Like, subscribe in multiple angles. The older play. Nigeria now they play a bit more desperately. They throw their hands everywhere. They have been schooled by the newbies. This now when you say your younger sister, they thank you.
History.
Historical. 10-time champion, no be for
history.
11-time champion, never fit defend.
Losing for the first time against debutant.
Yes, so this will be historical. Well,
wow.
Not be today that they lose before, but
the headline against the first time.
Who won't cry? Nobody will be say they in the right sense of self supposed to blame anybody for this pitch when they green white green right now, because like we always said, a few of these players just arrived a couple of days ago, barely had managed to get training. Some of them didn't even play the friendlies that we had because they just showed up and traveling fatigue and whatnot. And as you know, most times they expect the Nigerian Super Falcons are going to do a lot of things because they are the Super Falcons, they can do it very well. Well, the Nigerians are drifting and they drive but straight into the hands of Sikelo. Sikelo has just been magneting everything.
Yes, there's one thing about this goalkeeper I've noticed over time.
Positionally.
Her positioning is good, confidence, and the way she grips the ball. She looks
over the head again.
See another goal.
And they don't do it again to Nigeria. The easiest goal you ever see. This is the first time two sisters will be scoring. Will be on the sheet.
Happening.
And it is against the Nigerians. A pull out from against the run of play. And the best goalkeeper for inside the Premier League for the women for inside Britain. They open on one touch.
This is not
Malawi don't show. Less than 5 minutes ago, it was our younger sister Temwa, and now Tabita, the first Malawi lady to score for inside Champions League. Over the head pass, it bounced. The defenders, the ball was that the Meyi did not anticipate.
Chiamaka come
aside. Spread her leg like bed sheets, but she not cover the goal post. A tap, and you see the ball of Giddy boy. You watch her in the goal. In the roll, in the enter. They're changing, they just escort the ball. And then they are observed proceedings. Oladi Bukwa, they run, they come back, but the ball don't go. The jump people go say, Mamu Dayo, it is gone. What a joy for the Chawinga sisters. We talked about them for years.
Spoke about this guys.
We have been waiting for
these
them.
Guys were my teammates, so I know what they can do.
80 minutes of action.
I know the kind of danger they pose to when they pose inside. I know, I've experienced it firsthand, so I know what they can actually, do to an opposing team. And I was skeptical about it before this game started, and they've just displayed everything I was afraid of.
Well, it be like said the big dogs for Group C, now actually Zambia and Malawi. This is what happen when we say you they let your team they play enough friendlies, that they walk yourself, that they fight you themselves. Quality friendlies too, by the way. They play teams where resemble Nigeria. They play Ghana last, Ghana get a 4-0, and now they return the favor to the champions of West Africa and Africa right now.
And then talking about the friendlies they played, right? Talking about the friendlies, they played about 8 friendlies. They lost all 7 and drew 1. But then I told you that it's not about the results, right? It's not about the score line.
Yeah,
that's what
you learn out of it.
It's about the progress you've made, what you've learned, what you can work on. playing those. So that's what those friendly games do. They will expose you to your shortcomings, so that you work on them and get better over time. And I think that's what they've done with those friendlies. The results were not in their favor, but you can see a team that have played together, a team that understands themselves.
They cover for each other.
A team that had a game plan coming into this game against Nigeria, and they've executed it perfectly. It has worked for them so far. All those long balls they've been playing behind the Nigerian line twice now. They've been doing it, and it hasn't really worked over time, but they broke the deadline in the 73rd minute and the 79th minute. 2 goals in 6 minutes, from the Chawinga sisters. Kudos to them. This is a team that have been together for quite some time, played a couple of games, and looking at them, you will see and you will understand that they understand themselves, and they know what they came to do. They are doing very well, coming up against this Nigerian side.
Well, some people go say that social media and distract the girls or whatever it is. Well, I will say when you want to yab, you better yab with respect, because one thing is to lose, but they break player spirit on the cap. I'm talking about the Nigerian fans, by the way. Any other fan, you can do whatever you want, as long as you don't be racist and whatnot, you're fine. A set piece advantage, and Okoronkwo will try to raise the game from the dead for the Nigerians. The connection never connects well, and the collection of the ball is quite slick and very direct. And it looks like a collection again, a rollout squared into the area. They know they think twice. The picking of the ball, they know they feel they put themselves in the right place. It looks like Nigeria will be open for a third time. Now,
it looks like they are going for the third one. They are going for the third one.
Everybody don't come out now 3
or 3.
And right now they're going to do it again. Oh boy, the shot they drag by 10 will almost get a brace. I love this for the Malawians. This is not something when we say from 2012, the first time they played against Nigeria in blind tear or black eye.
The game plan.
It was 1-1. And they learned from that wayward touch, by the way, because the ball should not connect and well.
Yeah, exactly.
He not connect well because the technique he already did spin, but he can't go wide. They said the thing call back.
Wrong technique.
Chiamaka was already done.
Wrong technique.
And right now they will clear out Okoronkwo to get someone in, everybody, if at all. And it looks like assist to Oshuala. Why can't they bring Oshuala now? You not bring assist. Why can't they bring her now? So that they go call for Scorchers, say he played the match. Say they did the how
First of all, that was a wrong sub for me. Based on this game that based on this game that I'm watching, exactly.
Which Ajibade they play inside this?
That was a wrong call from the coach. By the way, I don't agree with that substitution. Okoronkwo was the only player in the opponent's
box when we say they tried to force some conversations.
That is actually forcing things there and taking her out. You're 2 goal down. I don't understand.
Well, anything is possible. We've seen the Super Falcons, stumble before and they find their way. Don't forget, a loss in the first game, it doesn't mean that you are going to cast all together. The main goal is to be among the top teams to qualify, not to get into the World Cup playoffs kind of backing, and also to.
But you have to win your games to get to the next round, right?
My God, win your match.
If you cannot win games like this, then so look at Zambia now.
Zambia did what they needed to do.
They are cruising on a 6-goal lead.
On a 6-goal lead, Nigeria is yet to get a goal.
That's a statement already.
Yeah.
And remember what happened at the last edition? They lost against Nigeria 5-0. And I think it's going to be a grudge match.
It almost feels like everybody knows how to play Nigeria now. Nigeria didn't have enough time to tweak other options and get other opportunities to find something.
So that Zambian game, it's not going to be an easy game for Nigeria. There is also a possibility that they might end up losing that game as well.
Very much so. These two sides they play alike.
This is a World Cup qualification tournament.
Everyone is serious about it.
Come on, man.
They need to get to the other side. If that's coincidentally or if that manages
and you're
to
gambling with your substitution.
Well, that one day. Maybe he felt like maybe he needs to bring the star factor. If you were going to bring the star factor, you should have brought it since the beginning of the first and second half. Personally, that's what I would have thought. I mean,
you're even taking out the wrong player.
Well, maybe they see something wrong with what they see. Right now, go turn and say now less than 5 minutes when we say remain. Nigeria never get any opportunity to trouble the net of the Sikelo at all. A glancing header and they pray say the aura of Oshuala will help them to get something. I wish if you wanted to bring Oshuala, it's either you were starting her or you were bringing her right in the middle or immediately after the second half starts. So at least players will come out to try to attack her. But now the fast balls are not coming. The square is into the area. Sikelo is collecting. A lot of the balls up front from the Nigerians is very timid, very tepid, very custard and milk toast. I've been just me. I don't speak grammar now.
Your grammar they confuse you. You know, say suppose they look here.
That one for you. That one for you. How you go tell them say you go to school complete now?
So you go finish me, please. Oh, come down to my level, please. Please, come down to my level.
They build the strongest sport for Africa right now. Shim Kulu, Shim Kele.
See, look at that. Look at that.
Over the head pass.
Look at that.
And they don't put it. See how quickly Tabitha they spread body.
Look at that.
And they go punish them again. Nigeria into the ass straight. For Chiamaka Nadozie, she stand and make herself big. If not, now sister to sister, it would have been an historic one again. Two sisters don't score. One go come give the other sister. True ball. My dear, you better chase that ball over the head. You better chase some more. Over the head that the control there for Shola. Shola they find we go give the ball. Nobody
exactly.
Yet.
See the distance.
Nobody yet.
See the distance between the attack and the midfield.
And try to do something. The end penalty.
It looked like
penalty. Are they involved?
That's a penalty. Nobody is calling for it.
A case. Are you going to articulate? Are we going to see the ball come back again?
That's
like
a handball.
It really did look like it.
They will call it.
Well, they go drift and they go call this.
They should call it. That's a penalty, man. It's a penalty.
Well. We are a twilight zone. You deliver me a bit late, Nigeria.
Look at that again.
Well, a step over one, step over two, a coiler into the area. Chiamaka, before I go say Chiamaka, Uchenna Kanu with the header. And the header, it connects very good.
That's a penalty.
That's a penalty. It's a penalty. The hand is in where it's not supposed to be. Madam, put this. Where my bed? Where my bed? Rogadelaba. Where the worry you?
Come, wait. Are they not reviewing this?
Then they put player. They never check that penalty.
It's a penalty.
They pray now. They cover 98 minutes of clock. And this man Nigeria get one goal inside the domot.
Consolation.
At least that's so they go there above Egypt. You know? If not, even if they're there above Egypt, they never get. They clip leg. And better clearance too. I like the dirty job they are doing. If you want your something, hold your something. Right now, the demand in say they romance the referee. They tell him one or two things based on one or two things. Just imagine the chief himself.
I think he's lost a bit of weight.
How you not gonna lose weight when you do this kind? If you do this kind of job, you go sleep well. Why is it that many people say they not want to do? Even Oshola say she not want coach. Say coach what? No, coach not.
Coach in Naomi.
So you know say when people not get us
the most difficult job in football.
The day you do it well, they'll tell you that it's your players. It's not your
most difficult.
The day you get it bad, it's on you. It's really on you. The first time the Nigerian ladies will be rolling out their 10-star general jersey, and right now they are 2 goals down against a side that is very cool, calm and collected. They're not saying your papa, they're not saying your mama. Our referee won't go watch the television. Madam, why it take you so long to go watch television?
Does she even need to go watch
Baba, I don't understand that kind of thing when she they do. This penalty when they go check television for more than check them again every time that they go check because when I waste time like this for one television something where we say they clear cuts. If you do a slow motion, do a fast forward safe. Now hand it touch.
Do you know she can decide not to give it?
Now the referee now she can do anything she wants. But when she won't go out, make she work out for daylight too. Anything when she want to make she do she. I'm not saying anything other than that.
It's a penalty. At least the handball changed the direction of the ball.
Proper changing, my sister.
It changed the direction of the ball.
It's even supposed to be
maybe a red, yes,
because it was clear. She spread her hands in front of the box, knowing that Sikelo was no longer available to cover that particular position, and it looks like Manda Willie now we say commits that one. It's supposed to be not a penalty, and the penalty has been awarded. Do you feel like saying what? Say what now? You feel like saying what? A penalty.
It's a penalty.
So you do what? It's a penalty. A penalty has been awarded at the 90th minute of the clock. Nigerians leaving it a bit late. Sikelo came to cover a block, but before that, Uchenna Kanu almost buried the ball into the net. I wish Nashide would give Oshola day for there, and Agbabola go do it. Agbabola sabi they do. Agbabola always scored.
Is Rash on to take?
Rash won deliver. We want defend herself. Rash set herself. She was not give her to
fantastic. No, she's leading. She's the leader. Let her take it.
Give her to Agbabola. Come on, the pressure for yourself. If now me, I go pass I will pass that mantle on.
No. She's carrying the weight of the team.
Now you are carrying the pressure for
she's the leader now. Come on.
Leader the delegates. If Oshola they push, me Oshola take her. Matter you why?
She's taking off the pressure.
They take the pressure.
Yes.
She's taking it commit foul. When we say commit goal,
exactly.
Because they give you too many things to do. But I like that she's brave. I like that she's taking it up from. It's 8 minutes of added time, my people. 8 minutes of added time. Houston, we have a problem. Kumalo is out, but my gosh, They're trying to close things down. Actually, that's Ruskazere that's off. Ha! Now she picked
this one, another looking.
This one a defensive player. Don't worry, they won't close shot now. Now she picked
I guess makes sense.
They will put body. They're not going to give the Nigerians opportunity to spread.
Come
because
on,
they want to
Rash, come on.
It might be, if this penalty enters, it might just be a 1-goal margin, and they would really love to get that extra.
This will be
the
road to come back.
She's stepping back.
Let's go, girl.
It's a leg
Let's
one,
go,
it's a leg
girl.
twice. The girl with the blue hair. She not a rush. Hey, she's not there.
No chance. They come back. Starts now.
So you believe?
Why not?
Now what for
you
you?
have to believe.
I beg, I don't tell you.
Come back.
It's too early for me to do all this comeback journey.
I believe.
Nigeria, the last game they played for inside Rabat, 2-0. Now they did that.
I believe actually. My only displeasure is that I think they have the quality to do more, but they are just not doing enough.
Yes.
Do you understand?
It's almost as if they are waiting to turn up.
They're not doing enough. They have the quality to dominate and trash these girls.
Is this what happens when they're not carrying enough support system to come to remind players that you have
these girls are going again?
I mean, them Tabitha, they come back.
They're going again.
They have found out a way to beat the Nigerians. It's 2 minutes of added time. Nigeria is 1 thanks to Rashida Tajiba, the penalty. The Chawinga sisters don't chop us like biscuits.
Come on,
right
you
now they get a
Falcons.
cancer. And Ajiba, they see the way she did run now. You're going to say, oh, Animi not the.
No, she ought to have gone out since the coach got this one wrong.
The rushing as she tapped that leg, the will to even chase the ball. He's not there. He's not there.
The coach got this one wrong, really.
Well, the midfield again has been opened. Whatever was happening with Tony Payne has been closed up. That's what I like about strategic substitution. When you find a gap, instinctively, Lobmo Fazili managed to get his substitutions right. For every crack that the Nigerians try to open up, and what's it called? Exploits, they not get the chance to. The 1-2 touches again, step over 1, step over 2. Chegine,
send it in.
They go roll up inside the area. Anything possible.
That's a goal.
That's a goal. They fight. They say the ball no enter. What going on there?
Offside. How is it an offside?
The Nigerians are having conversations like they left it late to Chenakano. They say, excusez-moi, s'il vous plaît. Mommy touch on me. Mommy, oh, mommy.
I thought that ball was in.
Okay, crosser and offside. The landlord will be in the landlord and offside. If you score the offside, say.
Okay. It never went in.
You know about my sister. Mommy, oh mommy, if you get her, make you shut her. Well,
come on, ladies, come on.
The energy is up. Somebody said power. Somebody said tower. Somebody said tower. We are expecting 2 tower. We are getting 1 tower. On behalf of the Nigerian ladies, my people, this is still 50. This is 50-50 now. Anything is possible. On VIVX, I will tell now, say still 50-50. If the pace is pacing, anything is possible. But right now,
simple ball,
I think what the Scorchers are doing is trying to match Nigeria in this final minutes, pace for pace. They are not trying to sit back. I love it. If you be Idon, make you show me say you be Idon. Make me fear you. I'm not gonna just stand and fear you.
Hold on to see.
That they rush each other and the over the head pass is still working. They don't find a way. And they don't do it again. It's too sweet. Temwa Shawenga. He do him well. The goal to finish it. We said it was going to be a 3-1 Scorcher.
It's a 3-1.
And it's a 3-1 Scorcher. This time now Nigeria chop out.
No.
Scatter balance. Come back for what? 2 goals inside 8 minutes. Temwa Shawenga. You get the dance. In the dance, first Wafcon, 2 goals. I see that at the take collector over the head pass, a lobbed ball over the head from the middle of the park, and it dropped from the wrong side of Ohale. Chiamaka to come outside. They don't kill your aura. Waiting the other guests for Wafcon, they feed do Chiamaka, they don't calm her down. My girl, stop coming out. This is what happens when you know they trust your defenders, by the way, that they can do what they need to do. And you have a world-class strikers. Even matter they fear this game.
You don't sleep on this game.
Well,
you don't sleep on them.
Call her the sharpest striker in the women. You know what you mean when you're a sharp striker in America? That when they see you, it be like saying a Peter Shadow when you they waka pass. Or when even the goals, all the Nigerian fans that they clap, the goal quality today. It is 96 minutes of action. Malawi, they show say Nigeria, if you be champion, not be for March. Pamurege, do something.
Show walking.
I love it.
I love it.
They don't save them now. If Nigerian Super Falcons want show say on a get up for body, this Wafcon, the next games, you have to respond strong. Love more Fazili has shown, just like Bubi South Cape Verde for World Cup. Oh boy, not they sleep on me. Not they sleep on me. I love it.
Well, this is the beauty of the game.
Oh yes,
this is Wafcon.
They won't spoil our money.
This is Wafcon.
They go that Morocco and not spoil my work.
Come on, you can't have it. You can't have it this good anywhere else. This is Wafcon. This is why we love the game.
But we said the quality was there since people did that.
Yeah, the quality have always been there. And who's coming on? I think is Deborah. So look at when they are bringing in Deborah.
Come on now,
come on.
So they make it easy for people to come. They have you say you not sabi the team. The first substitution was on point.
I think
the next two was
Halima have a problem.
Of course, you have a problem. They left her too late in a game that didn't need her. Like she had been doing it, but you will remove her because the game is fast and pacey and it's too intense for a long term. Especially when you're just starting your tournament, you don't want to put your veterans on that kind of blast so early. At least you go test them first. Make una see what they saw. Make everybody see what they saw. Because the next game isn't that Zambia, and then the final game Egypt.
And my worry for this Super Falcons side now is the Zambian game will be a similar game to this.
Oh yes.
Right, and I pray and hope that before that match the coach would have found a perfect way to actually deal with it, because watching this game
has exposed a lot of things.
Exactly, it has, and the coach didn't do much to actually
impose himself.
Exactly, in the second half.
The overhead pass again is just making the girls look like they're on the news, like they waka, they come. The naivety between the middle, the spacing between the defenders is just so crazy. Is it the Falcons playing? I mean, I guess let me say the ball for you. Well, Deborah Abiodun has gotten the ball and cleared it. It's now a throwing. I think it's a mop-up job now. We are in the final seconds for the game. This is an historic victory. The first time the Super Falcons of Nigeria will be broken down in such a fine fashion by debutants. The first time after 6 teams don't play from Kosafa region. Malawi don't show say there not be moimoi, there not be beans, there not be akara. Now them be the goo, now there be guguru, now there be granuts, now be everything in between. Every say go make this thing work. And I love it for them. We were looking for a shaker, an Abido shaker for this tournament.
This one Abido shaker. Shakers and movers.
Oh boy, wait till Algeria do Senegal not reach. Wait till Tanzania do South Africa not reach. Wait till Malawi do.
This is the height of it.
They've been watching and waiting for opportunity, and
this is the height of it.
My sister and I say these guys have been talking about what they would want to do if they play in this tournament against the Nigerian side. This was the finest opportunity.
Honestly,
so this is like I don't they wait since to chop when I can't give.
There is no better game to show their quality than this game.
Undeniable.
I remember when they had a Zoom call, conference Zoom call.
Oh yes.
Before this tournament, I remember Oshoala telling the Chawinga sister that they should take it easy.
Take it easy. You know what they talk now.
She knows, and I mean, push have come to shove, and the girls are doing that.
For that game, for that meeting, I did that cafe something.
Okay.
Oshoala they beg Chawinga, Banda they beg Oshoala. Hey, they don't sleep another goal in the Super Falcons of Nigeria.
We're going to celebrate. Carry the ball.
Carry the ball. Are you mad? You Mutena come and carry the ball.
I think
it's offside. But it looked like a goal. It's a goal.
It's a goal.
It's a goal. My dear, carry the ball, move on, Joe.
It's a clean.
It's the final minute for inside the game. A 3-1 turn to a 3-2, but Justin Madu could not celebrate. He put his hand for chin. You go not say, oh boy, they don't dial him in the ring.
What a game!
A glancing header.
What a game!
Fantastic game. 5 goals trailer. Uchenna Kanu back in the 40 we score. But my girls, you see where we say the individuality there. Uchenna, you never play for inside this national team for a while. You don't score. Una they find goal.
Even
you score.
The
you don't go carry the ball. Run go front.
That's the mentality.
You want to celebrate. Are you normal?
That's the mentality.
Yeah, you think that individual work now we can't find for you. Will score the goal, carry the ball, run go middle pack.
What are they checking?
Then they check again for an observation of 1 or 2
offside.
Now go, Joe. It's a goal. So now great Kanu don't do for our people.
Well done, girl.
But my dear, go and collect the ball. Stop talking. This is not the time to talk. Go get that ball and get it rolling. Now 1 minute of added time. Don't roll past the 9 minutes when they give us now 10 minutes. Love more Fazili. He's reminded again that in Nigerian side, even if they win them now, understand saying that because they never sneakily click together. The bros when be say video, Yibo bros when be say we are Jesse, the black people when follow and she dey smile, be like say na him be the Nigerian and she na could be the anti-Nigerian. And the energies is mixed bag of energies here. But one thing I can tell you, and Desire Kwarano, say you would say this as we observe proceedings, a 5-goal trailer so far. This is one of the top games of the tournament. If you ask me.
So
and it is full time with history being made right here. We've been waiting to see the Scorchers, them Chipikula, and their ladies, them Tawinga, them Temwa, may they come through Tabita, and then they don't deliver a masterful performance. Nigeria had to come from the back, a 1-goal minus, and then they try to make it extra. 2 goals when BC the Conte chopped them again. It became 3-1, and a last-minute goal from Uchenna Grace Kanu, but it was not enough. Imagine the fact saying that let goals that BC we get inside 20 minutes we see 5 goals. Is this not what we paid to come and see?
I mean, what a game.
3 goals inside 90 minutes.
This is what we paid to come. 5 goals in 45 minutes.
My dear.
You know, so.
My dear.
I mean, what a spectacle. Keenly contested. What a spectacle, that I can say. But who would have thought, really? This was an amazing game. Kudos to Malawi.
Oh, yes.
Me, I didn't see this coming. They outplayed themselves. You know, gave everything. They were more clinical in goal, and unfortunately, Chiamaka, for those 2 last goals, Chiamaka messed it all up.
Yes.
Because I personally think she would have done better with the first. With the first with Tabita's goal. You know, she decided to go on the ground instead. If she had gone with the mindset to clear that ball as the last defender, she would have probably gotten to that ball before Tabita. You know,
what was with the guiding? She was using position ball to guide.
She tried to get that ball on the ground, but if she had gone with the mindset to go and clear the ball as a footballer, as a player, she would have gotten to that ball before Tabita. Then the last goal, they won the overhead goal as well. I mean, your last defender is still there, and then if you want to come out, you're even coming out late. You know, this girl is faster. You're coming out late, so stay put in goal. Stay put, because you go in and then pedaling back again, you don't have time to recover before Temwa plays that ball. So I think it was a misshape from her side, but all in all, I'm glad they lost. Not that I'm glad they lost, but this is just their first game, right? So they have time to actually, correct their mistakes and bounce back from this. In 2018, Nigeria lost their first group game against South Africa, and still went ahead to win that year's edition and all of that. So I think there's still time to work on themselves, see what didn't work for them in this game, and probably make sure they don't make the same mistake going into the Zambian game.
I like that you said this. So one thing I enjoy about when people really expect that, oh, now this person go win, I like maybe say they shock them. If I was not Nigerian in the build up to the game, I would have really wanted someone to beat Nigeria, honestly, because it was a disrespect for me. Most people didn't respect the game that Malawi had, just because they've not seen them popping up in the big parties. They actually didn't really respect the fact that these girls have actually had a cross section of players. The least player among them, they play for TP Mazembe. You get what I mean? So that's people that already they do the work. Now you just don't recognize them. And they
seeing the level of quality in this Malawian team, it was Tabita, or I think I was having that conversation with either Tabita and this girl, this Zambian girl, Banda, when we were in China together. I told them that I can't wait
for China for real.
Yeah, we were in China together.
Now then I say Samuel tell me say Amadu tell me about the guests. Now I follow.
So I told them that really, with this amount of quality you possess, I really cannot wait to see you on the international scene, because this is their quality is too they are too good. They're a delight to watch for us not to see this kind of talent on the international stage. And I'm happy they are finally making strides, and they are here now. The world will get to see them. This is the platform they need to actually showcase what they've got to offer. I'm really happy for them.
Oh, yes. By the way, in case you don't know, now tell me the girl when we say we are blue.
Girl with the blue hair.
Girl with the blue hair. The original girl with the blue hair. I can't stand up now. If I say Rashid that night, we say just they use the name before, because as Temwa come, I no waste time. But not sleep on the captain of Team Nigeria, because she got that first goal for the tournament. It's not the finest hour drama for Team Nigeria, but I like that thing you said, desire as we want to wind up. I really hope that some of you will get to react to this particular game. Sometimes it's always better to be the underdog as a Nigerian. I say this as a Nigerian. Whenever I get into a place and I see people expecting so much from me, usually I fumble the bag. Yeah. Especially because most times now by the grace of God I think they reach where they reach. Not necessarily because they are prepared the way others prepare. And you can't help but feel some type of way for the Nigerian ladies. And that's not because I'm Nigerian, that's not because she's Nigerian. I don't know how many passports you get, but now Nigeria I get pass.
But say like what you said now, we won't always forget we are Africans before
we're every other thing. So I would say that maybe it's a good thing, really, that this has happened, because I wanted to see how the players responded, right? And they responded with press. They started going into the game more because they started they started to stop thinking, overthinking.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate that the goal started coming late into the game. So if Malawi had taken the lead maybe in the early hours of the game, I'm sure Nigeria would have come out with a draw. With a draw at least, because after we were 2-goal down, the Super Falcons were 2-goal down, they kept on putting pressure, trying to fight back and all of that. So if there was still enough time, the Super Falcons probably would have walked away with a draw. Yeah, of course.
And not believable, matter you why.
Probably
because the team that they play was also eating on counter. They were not sitting back, and because every time the Nigerians were always bonding almost every player forward, they knew that all they needed was to get an outlet for someone to do an overhead cross.
True.
Overhead cross.
I agree.
You just bounce for the outside of your area. Baby say Ohali. You know, say always outside of Ohali area. Now you go. Over the head, and then Ohali go there in the wrong side, and before you know this one don't run like monkey.
And that coverage in that defense, it didn't really work well.
It never closed. So are we missing Ashley Plump that no lie?
Well, to be totally honest, I don't know if Ashley was in this game, if she would have made any difference. I'm not sure, to be totally honest, because talking about Ashley now, the goals these guys scored, they were from the middle. Ashley plays more on the side, right? So I don't think she probably would have made any difference. But all in all, they will go back to the drawing board, look at this game and see what they can improve on, because like I said, Zambia play the same they play the same kind of football.
The ones that they could not hunt before, the enemy that you didn't see.
My fear now is this serves as World Cup qualifier.
They won't go enter World Cup players. I'm not ready for that job. I did it with the Super Eagles. I'm not ready for it. I'm not ready for it. My people, let's get some of your feedback. Let me see. Abe Seydor from YouTube. Baba, you dey para. Oh, my other one don't die for you. He dey para. He say, Justin Madugo is a disaster that is yet to happen to the Super Falcon. It's not a tactical coach at all. My brother.
It's okay.
It's okay. He said no female World Cup for Nigeria next year.
It's too early. When I don't talk that,
only goes fire.
Who talk that? I go fight you.
It's not a bad thing to happen,
I beg you.
Power grid go off for the country. Make you not see like Mote wash anything.
People should not say that.
Let's talk for Nigeria. What worry you?
We're going to the
World Cup. It's not one manage ourselves. The Brazil one manage. What worry you? I won't go shop that look up the matter.
We've been to every edition of the World Cup.
Stop playing.
I beg you.
Stop playing.
We are about the only 7 countries that have been to every edition of the World Cup. So
don't play with us. We they play for the match. Not World Cup.
That's an expensive statement.
Over expensive, please. Is it more expensive that the house rent my landlord give me? Why yourself?
This your house rent.
You pay me.
I bet we will go wrong.
Mama, I tell my landlord, say, boy, if I give that money, I will kidnap your mama. I'm not going to kidnap anybody. I think of it now. For this country, that's something we can happen now. Because that shit
talking for evidence full everywhere.
But my people, I hope you've had a great time. That's what we're about at VIVX. I know some of you all might be downer vibes because the Super Falcons are our surest thing usually when it comes to the national team's supply of good times. guaranteed. They kind of fumbled the bag this one, but I'm not gonna say now waiting. They say I want to still flog them well because I want to see character when you're losing, and suddenly small you know the character begin to rise. Maybe we didn't get it right with the personnel that we put in at the times we put some of them in, but you know that tweaking. And if you know the national team, usually, which is it really sucks for the Super Falcons for the quality they get, but usually now inside tournaments now they really they start a blend, not be say before tournaments. And I like say Malawi take advantage of the opportunity they get, because I would like to think that should this sides meet again, even if it's tomorrow, Malawi not to do the same thing.
Yeah,
and I'm not put talk about simply because
True.
All of us know. It's just that Nigeria may not have the the luxury of time to grow into the tournament, unlike last one, because it's an expanded edition. There's a ticket on the line, as Desire has rightly said, and most importantly, everybody they gone in from there now. They be the big dogs. In fact, now then they advertise pass for inside the something. So you guys to know say I dare your body. MC Oluomo abi? Yes. Abi na Obasa. I dare your body. So you need to balance yourself. On that note, we're about to tie this off. I'm not going to read some of your comments that you were insulting Nadoze in a way that I don't think is nice. For here, we not promote. You might be angry, but be gracious. Na person daughter, na person picking.
Yeah, you constructive criticism.
Not a true way.
Constructively. Come on.
Agbola Esther say, Omo, I can't believe it. I want to like Kanu. Can you believe it?
Can you believe it?
My dear believer.
Slogan.
This guy did not feel quick happen for Wafcon, but for Wafcon, they go chop you like biscuit if you not do normal. All this is very predictable. It's a lie, yo. It's not that predictable every time.
I like it.
I love it. I love it.
That's the beauty of the game.
As it should be. Prince Paul, thank you very much for everybody that followed up. And Sandra Maka, no, we don't show the direct match here unless now maybe say Caps close down our station. What we manage for here with the live stream. The ones that we have the live opportunities to run things, we'll run it. But nobody won our money tonight.
Yeah, unfortunately. So we'll keep our money. But keep predicting. There are lots of games to play between now until 26th.
No, 26th. So 26th now I'm on my coronation for my king for where they finish. I found that 23rd. Now 18. No, 17.
17. Okay. Sunday. Okay. Yeah. Beg your pardon. So there are more games to predict and win something. So just stay tuned and stay with us. Yeah, you'll get it right. Keep predicting. Okay. Yeah.
Let me put you on the spot. My desire. By the way. Now your perfume be that, my desire. My desire. Let me put you on this. Who was your woman of the match for Malawi?
For Malawi, I'll give it to Temwa.
Yeah,
I'll give it to Temwa.
She got it too.
Yeah.
I didn't know she did that thing that we thought Rachel was going to be doing. To support Banja, because Tabitha is really the front end.
Temwa is
a filthy player.
Yeah, she is.
And she's not a dirty player. You get?
Yeah.
She's just a Puritan worker,
and she plays easy ball.
Ooh!
In as much as she has the strength and the ability to keep the ball and drive with it and all of that, she doesn't do all of that. She plays very easy and clean,
on the eye.
And clean football. She doesn't struggle with it.
I love it.
And that's one thing I like about her.
I love it.
Very selfless too. Herself and Tabitha, very selfless. And there's that link-up play between both of them. They understand each other. Once Tabitha have the ball, she's looking for Temwa.
I'm telling you.
Yes. So that's what they do.
I love it for them. Honorable shout out to Ruth Kazere, also the one from Montpellier, as it sounds. I know they substituted her, but she had quite a good shift. Mutalo, or rather, I say Mutalo, I'm saying Kumalo rather. Kumalo did a very good shift where she pocketed a few of her outlets on the right side, and she did it throughout the game before she was substituted. And also I wanted to give a shout out to this girl, this Toby, went to defensive work, where we say quiet the work of Chinwedu Igezwe, among others. Alu Fandika, that was a fantastic defensive display. The two goals where we say they concede, I'm not going to blame them because she committed body up front. She was in the area. It's just that the quality of the Super Falcons will always rise when they're in positions like that enough times. And that was one thing that they managed to keep them away from for the better part of the game. So I'm saying congratulations to the Scorchers. They all suit for this. They won cleanly. They took opportunities that CAF and the expanded format gave to them, and they've given us one of the most exciting debutant performances in over a decade. They've just beaten 10-time champions of the Wafcon, and it's not beans. So hats off to you.
Not easy. Not an easy feat. Kudos to you, Scorchers.
So what did they go tell Nigerians? What did they want to do? Who are they go do their next match? Na Zambia they play.
Zambia.
Let's start with Deborah demo.
We will see. We'll see what they come up with.
See, right now, the first games, I think you should start with the hungry youngins first. You don't know what you are jamming there. Put the hungry youngins and be ready to substitute them quickly, especially when you see say maybe the game is getting away from them and maybe they are committing the fouls, so that the experienced guys can step in and start positioning themselves to at least they don't walk some of all these players small, so that they don't overwork them for pace. You get that I'm not a coach. I can't do what just
I was going to say that
I can't do that, but all I can say is that this season it's not just the football that you are playing. You are playing the politics. You're playing the mindset of people. The World Cup just finished, and meanwhile everybody don't see what happened to the Bosnia and this guy when we say the other day they just give him Lopez goal of the season, just got a new club. Everybody wants to show, and if you are the one in the position that Nigerians are not used to a lot, being the big boys or big girls rather that actually have the trophies to back it, then you have to be aware of the threats. And if you have not done your homework well, Baba, throw your guys when we say just the reggae first. Make them just they go like headless chicken, so people don't go know what you there about. So that when time don't reach.
Sure, I agree with you on this path. We can always we'll always advise, right? We'll advise, but the onus is on the coach. He's the one with the material. He knows his players' qualities and abilities. So I'm sure at the end of the day, it's still him that will make the decision based on the material available to him and what he wants to achieve and how he wants to play. So it's all on him at the end of the day. But you have just advised, right? If it's
that's a normal bit, that's what we do.
Exactly, normal thing. But we wish him all the best going into the next round of games, and hopefully they will come out of this group and progress to the next round. Hopefully, I wish the Super Falcons all the best.
Well, all the best, my people. Last comment of the day: Ekobong Nelson said the Nigerian team looks poor. Secondly, the coach needs to go. Now, Wafcon. He said he lacks the technical acumen to lead some of the best players in Europe. Oh yeah, what do they suggest now? Only just make it come out. If it come out, we don't want to start. You know, you're saying now World Cup next month.
So that's the thing about people. We're very impatient. We're very impatient.
I'm sure.
We want it now. It's either
they say my club
my way
as
or the highway.
As you don't agree, sack out.
My way or the highway.
National team not be club, not be like they change Mourinho, they bring Alonso. Anyway, my name is Chief Swore Oluwagun One, your energy chief, and I want to say thank you to a delightful somebody who does the things up front on the pitch and now on this side. Did you feel like you should throw yourself into the pitch and just do something for them?
No, not really. I don't feel that urge anymore. I miss playing at the highest level. I miss playing competitive football, but right now watching them play, I don't feel that urge anymore. That like I want to go play. No, I enjoy watching them and cheering them from here.
So you are happy not be the chase the
I swear. Those guys leave it over. No.
Over they pity them. Over those that they get the season and not see for this thing. These our guys they roll like chicken. They walk there for this match. You don't say our guys walk like this.
Seriously.
We're not too much, Malawi. We're not too much. You are the best thing that has happened to the Wafcon in years. I tell you this. Anyway, please keep subscribing, keep liking, keep following, and we'll do our best to showcase some of the best of African women football this tournament for the next 4 weeks. So like, share, subscribe. We'll get a few of the clips and cuts. I know you don't like seeing Nigeria lose, but really it was a good game, a great game if you ask me. We'll go catching on the other side, and stay jiggy, stay safe. Now we were supposed to tell ourselves stay safe. Now we did boss now.
Yes, so
it's almost 12 o'clock in Nigeria.
Don't worry, it's safe. Nothing there. Nothing there.
By the day, we know even know they have. If now England, now people they fear say the country, the team have lost. So they fear say our partner with the Nakos Akpako.
See, don't worry. Trust me. I think 90% of Nigerian populace, they still believe in this team. Trust me.
Actually,
so we'll come back from this. We'll come back.
So we'll bounce back.
Yes. We will.
But Chiamaka, you need to calm down. Tranquilo.
True.
That's why I like say this game happened.
Yeah, two mistakes in one game is too much. 2 mistakes in one game is too much for a goalkeeper of her caliber. Yeah. I think she knows that, and everybody knows what's expected. Exactly.
And when they're sober, they're the wicked.
So that's the thing. Trust me, the game against Zambia, it won't be easy, but they will try to make it right. They will try to make it right.
I'll take your word for it. You don't live and you don't do and you don't deliver, which is even better. So I mean, let's leave it at that. My people, more shut down from here. A great evening to you, great morning to you, no matter where you are, and then we'll catch you on the next ones. People like us now, Morocco go jam Nasha.
All right, guys.
Go. So we don't strike out.
We still they strike.
We go strike now. If us we still they strike, Nepal they strike. They strike. We don't strike out, my people.
All right, my people. See you.